I don't like it. I don't like it. 0-0 top. Bottom in a second. Sorry. A little late tonight. Had some stuffs to take care of. Stuffs. Yo, Playboy. Playboy got a different picture every time. What is up, everybody? Yeah. Yeah. Baylor's been in rare form lately. That ball is crushed. And it is off the top of the wall. What's up, Newman? Thanks for the thumbs up, David. Much appreciated. What up, everybody? The video that I just uploaded is probably going to take some fire for some people, but you know me. I'm a guy that speaks my mind. I don't really care if people don't like what I have to say because it's fine. You can all have your own opinion. I'm not going to get on your case about it, but I guarantee you that video I just did, it's 0-0, Chris. Bottom of the second. Red Sox got a man on second base. But it should be interesting. Nice. If it makes it that far, Connor. Red Sox might sweep. I don't even know what's going on with vape time, to be honest with you. I have no clue. No clue. But I know he had surgery. I just don't know what he had surgery on. Beta vid. What is a beta vid? What's up, QC? How you doing, man? What's a beta vid? No, I don't know what that means. What's up, Dallas? How you doing, man? Andrew, what's going on? You watching the Timberwolves game? It's all good. I'm glad you could come and hang out with me. If you're not watching the World Series, it's all good, brother. But LA Dodgers? I don't know, man. I'm a Yankee fan. I want the Dodgers to win, but I'm doing all right. No matter what happens, man. I'm over. The Red Sox are a good team, so I picked them to win the World Series once the series started. But I bet against them both times. I thought the Yankees could beat them. I thought the Astros could beat them. I was wrong on both occasions, but I'm not dumb enough to do this because I think the Yankees and Astros are both better than the Dodgers. So, you're a D-backs fan. All right. Well, then that makes sense. I mean, you don't want your division rival to win. I don't want my division rival to win. I respect it. D-backs are a little bit away, man. No, they were close again. I'll tell you what, Paul Goldschmidt, very underrated player. Paul Goldschmidt is freaking awesome. Don't let it bum you out, dude. You know, this is the thing, Devin. He's on a bad team. It's better for Snacks to go to a winning team. I mean, if you're not a Giants fan, you're a Steelers fan, be happy he's on a better team. That's all. Be happy that he's on a better team. The thing is, like I said, I just made a video about probably one of the best-known Giants fans on here and called him out because I'm sick and tired of certain Giants fans insulting other Giants fans because they don't agree with them. I can't stand that. I don't understand what that's about, and I don't understand why certain Giants fans have to say, all you Giants fans, just if you don't agree with them, it's like you echo what you hear in the media. Why can't we figure it out on our own? I have a problem with that. So that's why I said, I mean, there's not a lot of people in the stream. I don't know if they're watching that video or what's going on. I'm hoping when they're done watching the video, they come in here because we can talk about it, whatever you want to talk about. But, you know, I'm hoping that's what's going on because normally this stream picks up by now. But I don't like that. What's up, Nick? How you doing? I don't care if his opinion's different than mine. I don't care if your opinion's different than mine. I'm not going to get mad at you for that. What I get mad at is when somebody who's 15 years younger than me, 20 years younger than me, starts talking stuff, whether it's directly to me or not, saying stuff about what I said, because then I take it as, okay, you're talking to me. The salary dump thing, I said that and when I posted it early this morning, and I said it in my live stream earlier today. It is obviously a salary dump We obviously don't rebuild around Damon Harrison. It's obvious this team's going nowhere with Damon Harrison. He's a 30-year-old defensive tackle that has a huge contract. What did you think we were getting for him? A first-round pick? A second-round pick? Why would we get that? It doesn't make any sense. And like I said, maybe, what's up, Ricky? Maybe we could have got a fourth round. Maybe. So, I don't know. I just get frustrated. And I have if a Cowboys, Eagles fan, Redskins, if another fan base does it, I don't care. They can rag on us all they want. I don't like when our own fan base rags on people in the fan base. I don't like it. And I will say something about it, and I will defend Giants fans tooth and nail over that. I'm a New Yorker, all right? I don't do that. I stand up for myself. I stand up for other people. That's what I do. And that'll be a hit. The Red Sox are up 1-0. This, Connor, I'm sorry, brother, but you might not be going to game 6 and 7. This might not get back to Fenway, and I have a feeling it's not going to. I have a feeling the Red Sox might sweep. They played the two toughest teams in baseball and got through them and they were 7-2 against the Yankees and Astros. Dodgers aren't as good as either one of those teams. So, well, this is the thing, Ricky. As far as Norris Jenkins goes, like I said, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? What's up, Punkum? Patrick Peterson is going to cost a lot more as far as trade value goes than Norris Jenkins. This is the thing. You might get Norris Jenkins for a 5th-round pick. You might, but you might have to give up a 2nd-round pick or a 2nd and a 4th for Patrick Peterson. He's the best in the business, and he's in his prime. Norris Jenkins is deteriorating. But maybe, like I said, maybe a change of scenery helps him. Maybe it'll help Eli Apple. Norris Jenkins could just be bummed out. He could be his whatever mood could be low. We're on a bad team. It's hard to get motivated when you're on a piss-poor team. Sometimes going to a new team can inject life into a guy like Janoris Jenkins. And he could definitely help the Eagles. Definitely. If you can snag that guy for a 4th or 5th round pick, you do it. And the Red Sox are just murdering the Dodgers now. That'll be 1st and 3rd. Actually, he's out. And he came off the bag anyway. So it could happen. He was awesome 2 years ago, but he's deteriorating. And like I said, he could just be beaten down by being on such a bad team. Like I said in my live stream today, they're human. And it might be hard to get motivated going to work every day knowing you're going to lose. And that's really what that culture is. So that's pretty much it. It's my opinion on it. And like I said, there are going to be people that disagree with me, and it's fine. You say you're wrong, bad dog. We should have kept Snacks Harrison. I'm not going to say, oh, you're not a Giants fan. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you why I think we made the right move. That's all. Oh, thanks, Entertainer. And I am going to get a hold of you next week so we can do the collab video. I am definitely looking forward to doing that. We definitely have to get together and do that. And I'm looking forward to working with you, bro. And that's the thing. I don't like to start beef, but I felt like this dude he's been pushing my buttons with the way he treats the Giants fan base, and I don't like it. And today, enough was enough. As I said, I don't like when people tell Giants fans when they don't agree with them that you're only echoing what you hear on ESPN. I can't stand that because you're insulting our intelligence. Like we can't figure out what's going on without listening to ESPN. I don't like that. What's up, Clemson or Jacob? How you doing? What's up, Deck? How's it going, man? I just listen. Like I said, I've been watching the Giants. This is the 35th year I've watched the New York Giants. I have seen a lot of good. I have seen a lot of bad. But one thing I always do, and again, he says, oh, they're testing my loyalty. I don't care how bad. They never test my loyalty. You see how bad we are, right? We're terrible. And then you watch my live streams, and you see how passionate I am about that team, no matter how bad they are. Because they are in here. They will always be in here. I'm a fan. I don't care what their record is. I watch those games with my heart in my throat every week. You saw me with the Falcons. Guys are like, Bad Dog, you seem nervous. Bad Dog, you seem that's the way I watch the game. I can't help it. I'm a fan. I'll listen to one guy. I'm not even going to mention his name because he's not worth it. And I actually thought I was unsubscribed to him, and then I realized he had 2 channels, and I didn't unsubscribe to all of them. But he talked about a beef between me and Cop Pizzle. He stuck his nose in that whole thing. And then he said to me, if you're so negative on your team, then why do you even bother watching? Why would you watch him if you're so down on your team? And right away I said, that guy's a fair weather fan. Why do I watch him when I'm down on him? Why do I watch him if I think they're going to lose? Because I love him. Because I'm a fan. Through thick and thin, through good and bad. I will always rep the New York Giants. Always. I'll give them a hard time. I will lay into them when I don't think they're playing well. I will get on their case. But I love them. It doesn't matter. I'm a New Yorker. Like I said, we are tough on our players. We love our players. We don't want to badmouth our players. We want to root for our players. We want to cheer our players. But you don't do your job here, you're going to hear it because New Yorkers are very blue-collar, hard-working people. And we expect the same from our teams. That's all. That's what it is. So, you know, and you're right, Anatana, that's exactly what it is. It's about the team, man. So that's all I'm saying. If you're a fan, you're rooting for it don't matter how good or bad, you're always there. That's why I always laugh like, you don't have as many jerseys as me. Look at all my memorabilia. I don't care about that. I've said that a million times. You don't go to the games. I don't care if you've ever been to a game or you are a season ticket holder. That doesn't make somebody better or worse fan. Some guys can't make it to the game. Some guys live across the country from the team they root for. You're going to get on their case because they've never, if they're a 49er fan and live in New York, or they live in California and they're a Giants fan, they've never been to a game. It costs money. It takes time. If you have a family, they play on Sunday, you're not getting home till 4 in the morning, or you got to stay overnight or a weekend. It ain't that easy for some of us to get to games all the time. I've said it all the time. You don't wear your fandom here. You don't wear it here. By the way, Wu-Tang rules. You don't wear it here. It's not hanging on your walls. Your fandom is in here. You carry it in here. Nowhere else. Your fandom is in here. That's it. It does not matter how much crap you have of your team. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. Fandom's in here. Some guys would rather spend their money on other things. Like me, I'm a grown man, okay? I don't walk around with football jerseys on. I don't. I have a job where I can't wear that to work. I got to dress nice. And quite frankly, they're not very comfortable. I like T-shirts. Doesn't mean I don't have jerseys. Doesn't mean I'm not going out and buying a Saquon Barkley jersey because my ass getting a Saquon Barkley jersey because I love that man. That dude is my man. I love Saquon Barkley. I want to represent him. I want to wear that with pride, say that's my man. But again, I'm not, just because I don't have 40 jerseys in my closet or I don't have Giant stuff. Well, I'm not going to be in this house much longer anyway. I'm planning on moving in a couple of years. So I'm not going to deck my whole house out with stuff that I got to pull down. But yes, Johnny, good move. I won't say it was a good move. I have a bunch of music CDs too, and I have a bunch of horror DVDs, which I'm going to show on Halloween night. I'm going to show my collection. But and I buy sports memorabilia. That's what I do with my money. I buy baseball cards. That's what I do with my money. But yeah, it's buy or sell. But the Harrison thing, it was the right move. I don't know if it was good or bad. It was the right move. And like I just said in my video that I just did, these people saying Gettleman ruined the Panthers, I don't see it. I don't see it. Because he let Steve Smith go, an aging Steve Smith, because he let Josh Norman go and didn't want to pay Josh Norman all that money. Somehow he ruined the Panthers. He took them over 2013, took over. They were 7-9 in 2012. 2013, they were 12-4. That's quite the change. 7-9 means you're mediocre. He took a mediocre team, made them champions. The next year they made the playoffs. The year after that, they were 15-1, went to the Super Bowl. Then they had an off year in 2016. Then they were 11-5 in 2017. They're 4-2 this year. So where did he ruin the Panthers? I don't see it. This Giants team, I guess we're ignoring this for now. This Giants team is full of holes, man. He took over a horrendous team. Horrendous. And he can't fix it all in 1 year. That's all. Yeah, Gettleman brought it. 3 years he brought him to the Super Bowl. You're 15-1. You know? Yeah, that's exactly what I said in my video there. Entertainer, that's exactly what I said. Cam Newton was hurt. He missed 2 games, or he missed a bunch of time. He didn't start 2 games. Derek Anderson started, and they were 0-2 there. And Derek Anderson played in 5 games that year. I don't understand how they say get him and run the Panthers. I can't figure that out, but what's up, Banter? No, I didn't. I didn't listen to him today. I usually catch him after the fact. But I love when he gets trolled. That's why I listen to him. Years ago, I actually called Francis. I didn't get through because I couldn't be on hold forever. But it was 2015, and this is exactly what I was going to say to him. I was going to call him up and go, yo, Mike, Sal in Albany, right? I was going to say, just wanted to ask your opinion about Tom Coughlin. I was going to say, if the Giants have another bad year in 2015, do you see Tom Coughlin returning as the coach in 2016? And if they fire him, I mean, who do you think they're going to bring in to replace him? I mean, could you see a guy like Jason Giambi replacing him? Thanks. That's what I was going to troll him with the Giambi thing myself. But, that's what I was going to do. Sal's actually my middle name, but that's what I go by. It's not my first name. I have an Irish first name, but because I'm Irish Italian, although I look 100% Italian, but I am partly Irish, so not 100% Ginzo. Nice, yeah, that's Italian. It's Antonio. I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm 40, I'm 42 years old. I got a family, I don't buy jerseys like they're going out of style. I buy them when I really, really like the player. And that's why I said I'm going to get a Saquon Barkley jersey because I want a Saquon Barkley jersey, but I don't go out and foul away. I don't want to go out and buy every player's jersey. So that's all. Holy Jesus. I was just looking. That video's got 103 views already. That's crazy. I lost a subscriber, though, so that happens. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Marcus. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get at, I know, no. Once baseball's over, I'll really get into the Knicks a lot. But it's the World Series, man. Like I said, baseball's my first love. So, yeah, thanks, Devin. I'm way past 27. I actually look a lot younger when I actually shave, but I don't like to shave. I hate it. But yeah, that's what's hard. The copyrighted stuff. That's definitely a difficult thing to deal with. But yes, that's exactly what I am, Philly Podcast. I am Yankees, Giants, Knicks, Rangers, and a casual Rangers fan. Like, I'm not a diehard Rangers fan. I am a diehard the other 3, though. You guys are too kind. I wish I was freaking 29 again. Oh, Playboy, I always said I was born with a 5 o'clock shadow, man. This crap grows so fast. It is unbelievable. I mean, it really is. I hate it. I have so many guys that are like, dude, I wish I could grow your beard. Dude, I wish I could grow a beard like that. I'm like, you can take it. I've been shaving since I was 12. I can't stand it. I wish I was 30 again, though. I would kill to be 30 again. David Price, mad that he walked the guy. David Price pitching all right. I hate him too. But it is. It's the Italian New York thing. I always say, luckily for me, the part of me that's Irish is my torso. No hair on my back, very little on my torso. I always say that's the one section that's Irish is this part. I'm glad that's the one part. The Fred Flea, yeah, that's what it is. The constant the constant shadow. Yeah, I can. I mean, I can grow a beard in like a week or 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, my dad was partly Irish, so that's why my dad was 6'2". My mom's actually tall for the time. Like my great grandmother, she was about 4'8", 4'9". My grandmother was only like 5 foot tall. My mother's like 5'4" though, so I don't know how she got so tall, but that's how I ended up being as tall as I am. But I hear you, Dick. That's what I try to argue, man. I try to argue that I'm not being negative. All I'm trying to do is talk about what I see with the Giants. That's all it is. It's not being negative. EDP, and listen, I got no problem with EDP, okay? None. All right? That guy's negative. All right? You just win a Super Bowl. And I don't know if he's doing this for YouTube. I don't know if this is really, because I don't know him as a person, okay? I don't. And again, I have no problem with EDP. I like EDP. I like his videos. I don't care what he does. He's entertaining. I like the dude. But when you just win a Super Bowl, put it this way, he just wins a Super Bowl. The Eagles could win 8 straight games and then lose one, and he's going to rip them a new one. That's being negative. Or when your team is 4-20 in their last 24 games, you have a reason to think your team is bad and you ain't going to win. You have a reason to believe that. So it's not – I'm a dago make Bob. I'm not being negative. I'm being realistic. If we were 3-3 and every week I'm like, oh, we're going to lose. That's being negative. But being 1-6 – and remember this, guys. This week against the Falcons, pretty sure that there's a few of my videos saying I thought we were going to win that game. I was very confident we were going to win that game. That was being positive, and I was wrong. We came close. We had a really good shot. Play calling killed us. But, that was being positive. And I was positive about the way Eli played. I was positive about Shepard having a big game. Negative on Janoris Jenkins. Should be negative on him. He's terrible. He's been bad this year. Negative on the play calling. The play calling was horrible. I have a reason to be negative about those things. They were bad. I don't know. The Eagles are losing close games. They dealt with a lot of injuries, man. A-Bomb just likes a bunch of different baseball teams. Exactly, Andrew. You win a Super Bowl, dude. It don't matter, No, Panther. I think Cooper is going to help you. It's not like I think that he's worthless and he's not going to help you. I think he'll help the Cowboys. My point about giving up a first round being too much is simply this. Amari Cooper is inconsistent. He is. Maybe a change of scenery helps him. I don't know. He drops a lot of passes. He does. That's just a thing. I don't know if that changes in Dallas or not. He drops a lot of passes. He's a beast, but he reminds you a lot of Ruben Randall. Ruben Randall would have a game where he was 8 for 180 yards and 3 touchdowns. You're like, this guy's the best. And then he disappears for 2 weeks. That's Amari Cooper. You owe him $14 million next year. Then he's a free agent. When you talked about the Beckham stuff with the Beckham money, are you going to let Amari Cooper walk when he's a free agent, Panther? After next season, are you going to let him walk? Are you not going to re-sign Amari Cooper? Because if you are going to sign him, he's going to get $17 to $18 million a year. Sammy Watkins got $16 million a year. Sammy Watkins. Amari Cooper is going to get 4 or 5 years. He's going to get about $85 to $90 million, $60 million guaranteed, because that's wide receiver money now. You're going to end up paying him almost what we pay Beckham. If you let him walk, you've given up him for nothing. You gave up a first-round pick for literally nothing. You gave up a first-round pick for a year and a half. That was my point about giving up a first-round pick. And I bet you, unless Dallas completely turns it around, you're going to draft about 16th. You probably could have got Hollywood Brown. And I'm telling you, Hollywood Brown is going to be better than Amari Cooper. Number one, he has the pedigree. He's Antonio Brown's cousin. Okay? And he's one of the best receivers in the country for Oklahoma. The dude is incredibly fast. He has great hands. He's raw still. He's got some raw. He's still a little raw, but I'm telling you, that guy's a better investment than Amari Cooper. That was my point about it. A second-round pick, that would have been a good. I just think a first-round pick was a little steep because I don't think the Cowboys are an Amari Cooper away from making a Super Bowl run. That was why I said you gave up too much. Do you understand? Like, I just don't think that Amari Cooper puts you over the top as far as all of a sudden you are an elite team. All of a sudden you're up there with the Rams. All of a sudden you're up there with the Saints. I don't think he puts you in that category. He may help you win this division, but does he actually help you win a Super Bowl this year or next year? And then again, if you're going to sign him, you're going to pay him a ton of money. And you have to sign DeMarcus Lawrence, and you have to sign Ezekiel Elliott, and you have to say, but the Cowboys look like they're in good position for the cap over the next few years. I was checking that out today. They actually have good cap space. Yeah, but dude, I don't know if he's too small. Antonio Brown's not big. Antonio Brown's about 5'11". How tall is Odell Beckham? Odell Beckham's 5'10 and a half. You know what I mean? You don't need to be huge to be a great receiver. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I don't think that he was like that's a worthless trade. I just think first round was too much. That's all I'm saying about it. I don't think he's bad, and I don't think he's not going to help you. I just think that first round pick is a little too steep. That's all I'm saying about it, especially just because of his contract situation. No, well, let me check. Maybe AB is 6'1". I don't know how big he is. I thought he was smaller than that. He's 5'10". Antonio Brown is 5'10". He's 5'10". So that's what I'm saying. Small receiver or not, you don't need to be a really big receiver to be dominant. He's 5'10". So, no, they won't trade. There's no way they'd trade Shepard. Shepard is such a good bargain, being a second-round pick. He doesn't cost him a damn thing. He's not going anywhere. The only guys, like I said, I really see them moving are Janoris Jenkins. If someone knocks him over with a Landon Collins offer, I could see him leaving too. If not, he's going to be franchised. They're going to keep him next year. They'll franchise him. Joe Buck. They'll franchise him. And like I said, I could see Olivier Vernon maybe hitting the bricks. Just because, again, I think Gettleman's getting rid of the Reese guys and trying to get rid of some money. And getting rid of Olivier Vernon saves us $11 million in cap space. Eli Manning, he's not coming back next year. I'm telling you right now. I'll be shocked. Unless they restructure his contract for the last year, they're not paying him $23 million. There's just no way. Not when they can save $17 million. So, there's Sports Live in the TTC. Where have you been? Oh, yeah, no problem, Big Blue Elo. So, what's up, Goose? How you doing, man? Yeah, this is true. This is true, Chief. Yeah. This is one of the greatest accounts ever, by the way, the Sports Live and the TTC. OBJ is a Reese guy, but like I said, he makes the Giants too much money. He makes the Giants money. He ain't going anywhere. He makes them a lot of money. Landon Collins don't make him money. Olivier Vernon don't make him money. People don't go to watch Olivier Vernon play. People don't go to watch Snacks Harrison play. They don't go to watch Janoris Jenkins play. They go to watch Odell Beckham, and now they'll go to watch Saquon Barkley. That's who's bringing the money for the Giants. Nobody else. Good. I'm glad. I'll be looking forward to that video. But yeah, guys, if you haven't, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I do the live streams all the time. I am a Giants fan. My Giants live streams are very interesting, put it that way, very passionate. And I have no problem speaking my mind about other Giants fans, as you guys well know. What up, Fox? How you doing? Yeah, I don't like the Red Sox, brother. I do not like them. Vernon is a very good player, Johnny, but he just can't stay healthy. He just can't stay. He is awesome. I love Olivier Vernon. He has to stay on the field. No, he's not doing us any good when he's constantly hurt. That's the problem. He's always banged up. Hand problem, shoulder problem, hamstring problem, ankle problem. You know? Yeah, well, I don't know about my videos being, they're not all laugh fodder. I think my live streams probably are after a while, but we're not gonna need to trade for Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is a free agent at the end of the year. The Knicks are getting blown out. I'm glad I'm not watching it, but they'll come back and end up losing. They playing the Heat tonight. You know. Yeah, Shep is good. Yeah. Is that real? I am going to stream the Texans game tomorrow. Is that real? I don't see anything there. I don't see anything on that. I don't see anything about that trade. I don't see anything about Le'Veon Bell going to the Eagles anywhere. I don't see that anywhere. I didn't. Oh, you're joking. That actually almost sounded legitimate because it wasn't. That actually sounded legitimate. I did get pranked. He got me. You got me, Joe. That's for making fun of his hair plugs the other night. I have to watch the Lakers Rockets fight. Every time I go to, I think about doing it like when I'm at work and I'm like, I got to watch it. And then I go home and I do something else. And I forgot it. But yeah, I hear you. Who's your favorite guy to work with, Joe? Do you like working with Smoltz? Do you like working with Troy? Who do you like? I don't think I was the only one that you got in that one, Joe Buck, by the way. All right, come on. David Price stinks. Let's get some hits. Let's go, Dodgers. Jeez. What's up, Benny? How you doing, man? What's up? I do remember the Mouse at the Palace, definitely. I hate that my chat always goes off, and I got to scroll my thing over to pick it up. All right, A-Bomb. I hope it brings him some luck, man. Yeah, people buy tickets to watch Alger Grosjean. There's a base hit. Oh, it hit him in the chest. That could have been dangerous. Joe Buck said that the Eagles got Le'Veon Bell for a second and third round pick and Ronald Darby. And I said, shit, did that really happen? Actually, I didn't think the call of that was that bad, Punkum. The one call that I really did not like by Joe Buck was the Aaron Boone home run that brought them to the World Series in an incredibly hard-fought, tense-ass battle between the Red Sox and the Yankees. He hit a game-winning home run in Game 7, and all he said is that might send the Yankees to the World Series. That was it. No emotion. As Boone hits it to deep left, that might send the Yankees to the World Series. Boone, the hero in Game 7. That's all he said. That was it. That wasn't a good call. You were tired. That was a long freaking game. You ain't lying, Joe. I was tired. That was like 1:30 in the morning when that game ended. It was a long game and a long series. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I was sitting on my couch, and I still have no idea how I did this. I was sitting on my couch. There's a coffee table in front of the couch. And I remember screaming, "Stay fair, stay fair." And when he hit it, I don't know how I did it. I jumped over the coffee table from a seated position. I had no idea what that, and I started running around my house like a damn crazy man. I'll never forget that. I swear to God, I was that close to running down the street naked. I was so happy. The good old days of the Yankees when they used to make the World Series. You know, it was good times. It was good times. But I'm noticing that I'm just keeping an eye on this video that I just did. And it's got a ton of comments on it already. A ton of views. He won't respond either. That's the thing. The guys that I've kind of, went after, they won't say nothing to me. But did any of you guys watch that video? I don't even know. I don't know who's watching that video, but yeah, pretty much. Foul away. Come on, Chris, let's go. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know, Goose. Listen, I've known Cop on YouTube for, Jesus, 11 years. And he has said that he's going to leave a lot. This isn't the first time he's mentioned leaving. He's, as far as I know, I mean, he's done it at least a half dozen times where he says he's not coming back and he comes back. When I watched that video, it gets away, but there's no advance by the runners. I guess, I mean, I don't ever feel, I'm never sorry for the things I say. I don't regret things I say because I say what I feel. Watching that, I really was hoping that my video didn't knock him down because it is coming from another Giants fan. And like I said, I tried to squash that with him. I mentioned it in my Falcons video. I mentioned it in the video I just did. I praised him for what he's done the first minute and a half of that video because I don't dislike him. I've always liked Cop Pizzle. I've always respected him. I always will. He was absolutely my inspiration to start doing YouTube videos. Absolutely. And like I said, I just equated to, if you didn't watch that video, I equated to, we're a couple of teammates on a really bad team. We are very frustrated with the losing, and all of a sudden you just kind of start pointing fingers. It's his fault. No, it's his fault. No, it's his fault. No, and the tension builds, and you have it out. It comes to a head, and you have a blowout, and you make up, and you move forward. That's kind of what I equate to what happened with him and I. It was coming. The tension was there. It was coming to a head, and it went. And I'm past that. I can't speak for him. He may not like me anymore. He may have unsubscribed my channel. He may say Bad Dog's an ass. I want nothing to do with it, and that's fine. I respect him no matter how he feels. But I wanted to make it known that I never had a problem with him. I just had a problem with what he said, and I just wanted to defend myself and defend my stance. And it's over. That's all. But I think he enjoys it too much. I do. I think he enjoys the Giants too much. I think he enjoys YouTube too much. I think he has fun with this. I think that the past couple of years have dragged him down. It's dragged us all down. We, as Giants fans, we are beaten down emotionally, but this team is beating us down emotionally, especially when you put all that effort into them like we do. It hurts. So I can understand maybe he's just worn down. I don't think he's quitting. He might take a couple weeks off, but I think he'll be back. What was a great video, Billy? I'm sorry. I was rambling on. Which one was a great video? The one earlier today or? Yeah, Edit. I don't want them to sign Collins long term. But what I think they're going to do, like I said, unless somebody knocks us over with a deal, and that's a walk, the Dodgers have the bases loaded. Oh, thank you. As I said, I want to stand up for Giants fans. I don't like when we're degraded by other Giants fans. That makes me mad. I don't like it. I don't like it. But the Collins thing, Edit, I think we're going to franchise him. I think we'd be stupid not to. But if a team knocks us over with a deal, then I think he's expendable. If a team comes to the Giants and says, yo, we'll give you a second and third for Landon Collins, or a second and a fifth, you take, but if they're saying we'll give you a fifth round pick for Landon Collins, hell no. Hell no. I think Landon Collins is a bit overrated myself. I don't really care for him too much, but he's worth more than what we got for Damon Harrison. He's young and he has talent, but he's worth way more in a fifth round. But I don't want the Giants to give him, 4 years, $65 million. I don't know what the going rate for a high price safety is. Dodgers are going to get a run here. So we're tied up at 1. But that's all. So that's what I think with Landon Collins. I think they'll franchise him unless we get a deal that absolutely blows our socks off. Otherwise, we have to keep him. What's up, Sydney? How you doing? Thank you all for joining me tonight. Like I usually ask, if you haven't subbed up to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. A lot of live streams. Our Giants live streams are they're getting well known as me being a raving maniac, and they're pretty entertaining, I think. But yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Smash the like button for me if you don't mind, because I always appreciate you doing that. And again, man, I love hanging out with you guys. It's fun. I just like talking sports. That's the whole thing. I've watched that video, William, because the one on there is the Mitchell one. Mitchell. That's on there. I've seen that before. Oh, he didn't end up going. I forgot he said something about that. Oh, no problem, Sheldon. I honestly don't remember giving diet advice, but hey, man, if I did, yeah, no problem, man. No problem. What, the one today? Oh, the games. Yeah, I told you I'm passionate. I'm psychotic. I freely admit that. That was one thing that I guess the difference. Cop didn't like being called. I don't know who called him a psychopath, and I don't know who said he's like EDP. I don't think he's anything like EDP. But I guess that's the difference. He didn't like being called a psychopath. Me, I embrace it because I know I'm psychotic when I watch the Giants. I know I am. I know I'm not right in the head when I watch the Giants. I embrace it. I'm a freaking hot-blooded New York Italian guy. What do you want from me? This is just genetic. It's in my blood. Duke Bother's retired. Duke. I didn't even know Duke was making videos anyway. I thought Duke Bother's retired a long time ago. I see him in the comments section now and again, HTTR, but I try to be on. That's what I said, X-Rider. I embrace it. I am who I am. People don't like. I say it all the time. If they don't like me, they don't like me. I can't make people like me, but I'm not going to change myself to appease other people. That's how it is. You can't please everybody. You can't try to please everybody. You just got to be who you are and take your chances. That's all. So, yeah, we didn't blow a 17 point, but still, I would like to know what it's like to have a 17-point lead, to be honest with you. I think we've only led in 2 games this year. 3 games. We led in the Texans game, obviously we won it. Then we led in the Saints game for like a second. And we led in the Panthers game until Gano broke my damn heart with a 63-yard field goal. Well, yeah, let him. I mean, I'm past it, Jeffrey. Let him gloat. Let him enjoy it. I'm done. The Falcons are done. We move on. We look at the Redskins. I ain't gonna hate on the Redskins because I don't think we're winning that game, honestly. I'll put it this way. I don't think we're winning, but it wouldn't surprise me because for whatever reason, we always play them tough. I don't know what it is, but I always love that troll. That's my favorite. He's my favorite. I think it's another one. But thanks, Playboy. I don't know what it always makes me laugh. All J-Wad's old vids are gone? What the? Well, that sucks. I like watching those. Yeah, it's true. Your skins are. I said at the beginning of the year, I can never figure them the hell out. When I think they're going to be bad, they're good. When I think they're going to be good, they're bad. I can never figure out the Redskins. They're a tough team to figure out. They really are. Um, yeah, thanks, Jake. Like I said, if I ever get time, I might do it Friday. I'm off Friday, so Friday during the day, I might upload a lot of my older videos to my other channel. I think I'm going to try to get like 10 of them up there. I know a couple. I forgot who it was, but a couple guys asked me for my post game, Jets 2015 post game, Patriots 2015. I'll throw a couple hate videos up there. I'll throw a couple imitation videos up there. Yeah, that does suck. Why would he get rid of his old videos? What would I give the Raiders for Carr? I'd give them. This is what I give the Raiders for Derek Carr. I'd give them a second-round pick in 2019. I'd give them a second-round pick in 2020. I'm not giving up a first-round pick for Derek Carr. Not happening. It's a respect thing. It's absolutely respect thing. They're not going to – old school guys are not going to demean Eli Manning. They're just being politically correct. Watch the game. Watch the games. That's all I got to say about it. Watch the games. So I don't want Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr is a parallel move. He just can't stay healthy. You know. Yes, the NFL does respect the Mannings. I know, HTTR. That's what I'm saying. We are 4-20 our last 24 games, and 2 of them are against the Redskins. And one of them, well, actually, no, that was 2016. I'm sorry, but again, you needed to win to make the playoffs. We didn't need it for anything, and we beat you. And then we beat you. Oh no, that is right. So I guess if we're 5-20 in our last 25 games, but 2 of those were against the Redskins. I was right all along about what, Jeffrey? I missed it. Whose vids? Well, I wasn't fooled about what. I'm sorry. I missed whatever you were talking about. Yeah, Kurt wasn't good against us. But remember, we beat Alex Smith last year, too. We beat him 12-9. Alex Smith wasn't good against us last year either. The Chiefs are a playoff team. But, you know. See, this is where the Red Sox have been good in this series, in the playoffs. Big 2-out hits. The Dodgers haven't gotten any. The Yankees didn't get them. The Astros didn't get them. This is a chance for the Dodgers to get a big hit right here. He struck him out. Oh, yeah. They needed to blow it up, Jeffrey. They just did. It's 1-1, Billy. I like that Falcons Destiny. It's pretty funny. It's very weird. Andrew, similar with us against the Eagles. We don't match up well with them. Saints Vikings. That's it. Where's the game? Where's the game being played? I think the home team wins. Whoever's home, I think wins. Minnesota. I think Minnesota can squeak out a win again. I think it's going to be a good game though, but I think Minnesota could pull that one out. I'm still not sold. There's a big base hit for the Dodgers. Machado coming home, 2-1 Dodgers. That's a big hit for the Dodgers. Yasiel Puig. That dude is a man. That dude's a big boy. Yeah, I hear you, Edit. Hell yeah. My fantasy team won last week. I was already way ahead. I didn't even need Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard, I played on Monday night. We already won. The guy didn't have anybody going. We had Sterling Shepard. He had 5 catches for 167 yards. So we won easily. Yeah, Price is going to get pulled. Maybe. You think the Packers beat the Rams? Could happen. I know. No, oh, you're behind Foundation. Where I am, Halloween's on. Halloween came on at 8 o'clock. 6 of us. Half the league makes the playoffs. There's 12 teams. Half of them make the playoffs. I forgot which one it was. What up, NYG? I have a hard time watching. I have, it's hard to find time to watch as many videos as I want to watch. It really is. But so I don't know. When did I even upload this Ron Effect video? This thing's got a ton of views, which I didn't expect that many. Oh, not even an hour ago. But what up, NYG? I don't know where Carr's going, to be honest. I can believe we traded him. We're just blowing this team up, man. It's time to move around. We got rid of we made a lot of cap space. He's a 30-year-old defensive tackle. We're 3-13 last year, 1-6. Are we really going to miss him? I mean, that's how I look at it. Are we really going to miss him? Does he really make that much of a difference on our team? We're 4-19 in the last 2 years. Is Snacks Harrison losing Snacks? Does it make us any worse? Can we be any worse? We can't. So honestly, that move doesn't hurt my feeling. I mean, I like Snacks Harrison a lot, but I understand the move. I get the move. I understand it. It's strictly making cap space. Yes, well, for a first, no. We're going to get a 4th or a 5th for Jackrabbit. Thoughts on Pat Shurmur so far? He's dumb. I don't know what else to say. He don't know how to call a game, man. That's it. Janoris Jenkins is deteriorating. He's going to be 30 next week. As a cornerback, that's a big strikeout there. But the Dodgers take the lead 2-1. I don't understand it either, HTTR. I screamed about that. That is all ownership not wanting to hurt Eli Manning's feelings, and I've called the Giants out about that, saying, do you want to win football games or do you want to appease Eli Manning? Stop putting Eli Manning before the team. The ownership's doing that. It's time to sit him down and see what Kylo Lauletta can do. I say this all the time. Should have done it with Davis Webb last year. That's what they should do. But they've already said he's not going anywhere. Eli's not sitting down. Regular season Peyton's amazing. Why'd Shurmur go over 2? Because he's stupid. I have no idea. That was dumb. I definitely missed DRC. But yeah, I agree, HTTR. I completely agree with you. What's up, Marvin? How you doing? Yeah, that's some say. But don't worry, Jed. I got Eli Apple now. Jesus. Yeah, we should have re-signed DRC. But with Janoris Jenkins, dude, he's 30. We've watched him. He's not the same player he was. He makes a ton of money. The cap hit for Janoris Jenkins for the next 2 years is $14.5 million. He's a lot of money. He's past his prime. You're not getting much for him. You're not. That's why he's a very interesting thing. He's a very interesting deal for like an Eagles team or a Pittsburgh Steelers team, because Patrick Peterson's going to command a big price in the trade market, whereas Janoris Jenkins will not. You're not. If it's a Sunday, or is it the Sunday night game? I am going to do Saints Vikings, yes. But that's what I'm saying with that, I agree. I think Kylo Lauletta hasn't been active all year, so I really don't know what the deal is. Yeah, well, I don't think Kaepernick could be worse than Blake Bortles. No, we can't trade Alec Ogletree. We can't get rid of Alec Ogletree. The cap hit would be too much. We can't get rid of Alec Ogletree right now. That cap hit's too much. I think we might actually lose money if we traded him, because they just signed him. They wouldn't be worth it to get rid of Alec Ogletree. So That's just my opinion on it. Trying to cut Pat Shermer. I don't know what they're going to do with Shermer. I can't imagine that they would get rid of him after a year, to be honest with you, but who knows? Yeah, Jenkins, I will be shocked if he is not dealt to somebody. Would I trade Odell for Michael Thomas? Maybe Michael Thomas and a pick. Michael Thomas and a second-round pick. I would do that. I love Michael Thomas. But as I said, Odell Beckham makes the Giants too much money. He's not going anywhere. It's a business at the end of the day. He's not going anywhere. The dude makes him way too much money. He just does. The whole reason people go to watch a 1-6 Giants team is to watch Odell Beckham and now Saquon Barkley. But what's up, Cammy? My man Geomon's not in the stream tonight. What the hell is going on with that? Where's my man Geomon? I think I'm going to watch Riley Dixon. What's up, Mitch? How you doing, man? That looked like a strike. Bills or Pats? Patriot. That ain't even be close. He seems lost all year, HTTR. He might have got in over his head with this team. This team's bad. I don't know. Gio is funny. I don't know where he is tonight. Yep, I agree with you, Evan. Absolutely. Like I said, he inherited a bad team. He's got a lot of work to do. It's hard to dig out from underneath of 6 years of bad draft picks, man. It is hard to dig out from underneath that. So you got to give him time, man. That's why I'm getting mad at these guys saying, oh, the Panthers warned us about Gettleman. He ruined the Panthers. No, he didn't. He did not ruin the Panthers. He took over in 2013. They missed the playoff one time since 2013. How the hell did he ruin the Panthers? They were 7-9 when he took over. They were 12-4 the year he took over. They were in the Super Bowl 3 years later, or 2 years later. And then they missed the playoffs in 16, and they were in the playoffs last year, and they're 4-2. How the hell did he ruin them? As I said, because he said, I'm not giving Josh Norman all that money. And I don't care. Josh Norman is not the same player he was on Carolina. He's still good. He was great with Carolina. He is not at that level. And because he let go of fan favorite Steve Smith, come on. Listen, we got to give Gettleman more than a year to dig out from Jerry Reese's mess. Sure, Gettleman didn't draft Eric Flowers. Gettleman didn't draft Eli Apple. Gettleman didn't draft Justin Pugh. You know what I'm saying? Gettleman didn't draft all these guys beforehand. Who did Gettleman draft? Saquon Barkley. That dude's pretty good. Yes, Goose, thank you. Remember to like and subscribe to Bad Dogs channel, as Goose76 was kind enough to remind you there. Like and sub, always. But as I said, man, I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me because this is fun for me. That's why the TDC got boring. As I've said a bunch of times, man, I enjoy talking sports. I don't like to have to constantly, every time I open my mouth, insult somebody. Although sometimes that can be fun too. Like I said, sometimes you gotta just let someone know how you feel. Unfortunately, the last 2 videos that I've had to let someone know how I felt about them was Giants fans. Because I don't like when they insult other Giants fans. I just can't stand that. I do not like that. I don't like when certain Giants fans feel like they know more than every other Giants fan. Dude, like I said in that video, the one thing that really, really, really ticks me off more than anything is somebody saying, you got your opinion from ESPN. You're just echoing what you hear. Don't like that. So you're insulting Giants fans and saying, you guys are stupid. All you can do is repeat what you hear. You can't think for yourself. I'm not putting up with that. And I'm not letting other Giants fans put up with that. Not at all. I'm not putting up with somebody who degrades other Giants fans and thinks they're better than other Giants fans. I won't do it. Won't do it. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Ballistic Banker, what's weak? I'm not weak. I'm strong as an ox. Mitchell. Yeah, Jerry Reese set us back big time. He definitely did. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see that up there, Ballistic Baller. No, I agree with you, bro. It has become extremely weak. Look at all the camel toes with it. You're right. You can't hit anybody anymore. They don't even know where you can hit them. You can't hit them in the head. You can't hit them in the knees. You can't hit them in the chest too hard. You can't lead with the crown of your helmet. You can't slam them to the ground. What the hell can you do? I completely agree with you, dude. Ballistic banker, by the way. I like that because I work at a bank. Yeah, can you ask me about the good things that we did? That's not when you're 1-6, nobody gives a damn. That's the truth. Nobody gives a damn. Thank you, Marvin. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I'm the same way, Foundation. I like ESPN's 30 for 30. I really enjoy that. And the NFL games. I do not watch is First Take even on ESPN? I don't even know what the hell shows are on ESPN anymore. If I want to know, this is it. If I want to know something about the NFL, I watch NFL Network. If I want to know something about Major League Baseball, I watch MLB Network. If I want to know something about the NBA, I watch NBA TV. I have no use for ESPN. None. I don't have any use for ESPN ever. I don't even know what channel it's on Playboy. This is something that Ron Effect said too was, you guys, what do you think about, all the people thinking the Harrison thing was a good deal? And again, I take that personally because I thought it was fine, and mentioned the salary cap dump. So to me, when he was talking about that, he was addressing me, and that's why I addressed him. But he says, how do you feel about that now? But I like when people say if First Take agrees with you, you're probably wrong because First Take don't know anything at all. Nothing. At all. So, it is what it is. QC, thank you so much, man. I much appreciate it. And I love Sports Fury. Those guys have helped me so much. So I really appreciate you coming over and subbing up the channel. I really appreciate the donation, man. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support of my channel. Thank you very much for that. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Yeah, I don't watch Sports Center. I just don't. I don't watch it. The only time I watch anything about ESPN, when I see some things on YouTube where Stephen A. Smith goes off on a rant, I'll watch him because I think he's funny. I know a lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith, but I think he's funny. That's true too, Kraken. I'm sorry, Kraken, whatever. How is it? Yes, that's a good point. I do like College Game Day. I do like College Game. So good point. I do watch College Game Day. I love Lee Corso. What's up, Abrar? How you doing, man? I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the like, brother. They did. It's absolutely right, HCTR. They got away from sports a little bit too much. And FS1 is taking off. There's just so many more options for your sports now. It's not the 80s anymore. When I was a kid, ESPN was the end-all, be-all. 24-hour-a-day sports network, oh, my God. Fantastic. It was fantastic when I was a kid. No, WWE. I watched it when it was WWF. So I watched WWF. When it changed to WWE, that's kind of when I moved away from it. Yeah, that, like I said, that's those are the days. Wrestling. Yeah, stay with sports. I hear you, UCF Jaguar. What's going on, my man? How you doing, man? How you doing? I don't remember that, HTTR. I can't say I remember that. No, but that's a tree that you're in. That guy's hilarious. That dude is hilarious. The urinating tree, that dude is funny. Rick Rude promos were the best. I loved Rick Rude's promos. Hey, man, when I go on that, I'll never look like Rick Rude because I'm not going to juice. Rick Rude was a steroid user, and that's what killed him. But that dude that is a guy that I aspire to be built like. That dude was jacked. So that's the physique that I always wanted to have. I never will because, like I said, I'm not going to dabble in that crap. I don't care that much about it. I'm not a wrestler. That's not my job to look like that. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't even pay. Honestly, William, I don't know any new bodybuilders. I don't follow bodybuilding. I don't like the way they look nowadays. I think they have those Palumboism guts from all that HGH they do. They don't look, to me, the bodybuilders that I liked, if you watch Pumping Iron, that's the build I like. The young Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Lou Ferrignos. Those are my guys. Those are my two guys. I know they're before my time, but those are definitely the two guys that I like the best. The whole thing of Pumping Iron was based around Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Definitely were my favorite guys. The Knicks are trash, but at least we have a win, LeBron. You don't have a win yet. Yeah, he schooled the Ultimate Warrior a little bit. Scott Steiner's not. That's not even a real physique. We all know what he's on. The best thing Scott Steiner ever did, Vince McMahon told him when he came over to WWE, Vince McMahon said, you have to take a steroid test. Scott Steiner said to Vince McMahon, and I quote, okay, I'll take one with Triple H. That ball's hammered to left. Nice catch. He said, okay, I'll take one with Triple H. Vince McMahon said, you don't have to take the test. Truth. That was a great catch. That was the truth. Yeah, I don't know what Scott Steiner's on, but he is the genetic freak. To all my freaks out there, holla if you hear me. Big Papa Pump's got your hookup. Holla if you hear me. Not quite Willie Mays, but it was a good catch. The Barbarian. I remember that guy. Oh, my God. Scott Steiner had some of the most screwed up promos ever. And all he ever said was fat asses. Oh, who's the freaking wrestler? Oh. I cannot think of the guy's channel. There was a guy that did nothing but like wrestling bloopers, and he like mixed everything in together, and he had some of those promos on there. Actually, you know what? I have playlists. My playlists are probably all gone. I don't even know where to find my playlists anymore. I haven't looked at this in so long. I had a Scott Steiner. I don't know where. I don't even know where the hell to find them. I don't even know where my playlists are. I have no idea where to find. I haven't looked at my playlists in so long. They in my creator studio. Let me see where they are. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Damn it. I don't know where it is. I had a bunch of... Not it. Where is this thing? Oh, there we go. I found it. All right. Do I still have the... I don't have it anymore. I had a thing for Scott Steiner. Just his promos, because they were hilarious. Yes, Steiner Mania. That's what it is. Thank you. I don't know about the XFL, but Botchamania. Yes, thank you, Camel Toes. That's who it is. Botchamania. That channel is freaking on. I've not watched it in so long. He has so many copyright things. It gets taken down a lot, but dude, that channel. Like, just, you remember the Booker T? I'm not going to say it because we all know what Booker T says, but you know how he says, yeah, he says, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. You know what he says. So in one of the, at the end of one of those videos, Matthews just has the song Sweet Home Alabama playing. Sweet Home Alabama. You know, whatever. I don't even know the da-da-da-da-da. Sweet Home Alabama. Lord, and then he puts the Booker T thing in there. Lord, I'm coming for you. It's funny as hell. Yes. It was hilarious. Hulk Hogan. That's classic. Oh, man. We would cheer for the Mets all day, every day, UCF Jaguar. We don't cheer for the Red Sox. They did play each other in the 86 World Series. They did play each other in the 86 World Series. And because I didn't know any better, I actually was rooting for the Red Sox because I was jealous that the Mets were there and my Yankees weren't. I was 10. I didn't know any different. Now I know better. So, no. Yeah, Buckner. One of the greatest calls of all time. Joe Buck, that's how you make a call, by the way. Go listen to Vin Scully's call of little roller up along the line. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. That's how you make a call. Or even your dad. Your dad. This is going to be a home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Yes, I do remember Trump shaving man's head. Oh, man. I hate your dad. Is that you're salty about your dad? Don't be salty about your dad. Your dad was the man. Jack Buck was a very good announcer. I will tell you this. Never been a big Joe Buck fan, but I will take Joe Buck and Troy Aikman any freaking day of the week over the ESPN crew. Guys, it's actually, what the hell? Hold on one second. It's just happened here. I have an issue with my damn computer tonight. I'm having a problem with the damn thing. Oh, you know what happened? I think my keyboard died. All right, guys, hold on one second. Because I got to go get a beer. I wish we could have beat him too, CPG. What's CPG? What's going on, my man? How you been, brother? I wish we could have beat him for you too. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I get batteries for my keyboard. And I got to grab a beer. I'll be right back. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet. Now I got the damn Sweet Home Alabama song stuck in my head. All right. Let me put these in my damn keyboard. I never know what the hell way they go either. Let's see if this is right. I was like, why is my keyboard not working? Stupid thing. I hate this thing. Still not getting nothing. This ain't good. Damn keyboard. I cannot get this thing to work. Can't get it to work. This thing is ticking me off. Bear with me for a second. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Whatever. I ain't gonna get this damn thing to work. I ain't gonna get it to work. I have no idea which way these batteries go. I never need to freaking change them. I guess I should have looked at the way they came out of here. Donald is in the house. Why is my damn keyboard not working? Where the hell is this thing? No idea. My damn keyboard is not working at all. So that ain't good. Blue moon's in the house. I cannot get my damn keyboard to work. Can't. Come on. This stupid thing's ticking me off. A lot. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Yay! Jesus. Gotta be smarter than the damn keyboard, bad dog. Donald has a Donald. Puigi. Someone was asking me the score. It's 2-1. I knew that. It's bottom of the fifth. Man, I guess people. I just looked at that video's statistics that I did. That I guess some people agree with me. You'd love to play me? Yeah, man. I bet it would be a good match. Someone asked me about this today, this chess set, and someone said to me, like, I see that great chess set back there, man. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. This actually belonged to my dad, so that would not be for sale. My dad was a long haul truck driver. I get to give you a little detail about Pops. He's a long haul truck driver, so I didn't see him that much. I mean, when I was growing up, he started doing that. He didn't do that when I was a kid, but every Christmas we would sit down and play a game of chess. Every Christmas. And there were some long, I mean, they were long. I mean, you're talking 5-6 hours, these games. So, and he taught me how to play when I was 9. And the funny thing is, Hamilton, you mentioned that, dude. Trigweski in the next Giants game? Probably not. I forgot what the hell I was going to say about the chess. Oh, nobody knows how to play. None of my friends, no one knows how to play chess, ever. So I haven't played it. I mean, I don't know. Remember the last time I actually played chess. But I just leave it set up there because, like I said, it belonged to my dad. And I love that chess set. But nobody knows how to play chess. My uncle used to get mad because I would beat, when I was 10 years old, I'd beat him. I'd beat him like a drum, quick. And he would get mad. He couldn't beat a 10-year-old. Here come the Knicks got destroyed. Good. I'm glad I didn't watch it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Playboy. I mean, it sucks, dude. Sometimes it happens. My dad was the man. My dad is everything. The reason I am the way I am is because of my father. I mean, he always told me, I always remember him saying, you show respect, you get respect back. Don't respect people that don't respect you. That was him. Always. It ain't how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get up because life is going to knock you down. Get the hell up. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Get the hell up. That was him. Tough but fair. Don't take shit off nobody. Stand up for yourself. Be a man. Pretty much every value I have instilled in me was from my dad. My dad was a tough, my dad was tougher than a $2 steak. Very tough guy. Yeah, I always wondered if he got that from. Well, no, that Rocky wasn't around back in the day. Yep, that's what I teach my kids. You work for what you get. This world don't owe you shit. That was another thing he said. Don't ask for handouts. Don't look for handouts. He was like, you can make your own way in this world. The world don't owe you a damn living. The world owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. Go out and make it yourself. That's what he said. And he always said, just be yourself. And if people can't accept that, then the hell with them. That's all you can be. You can't be somebody or not. People don't like you. They don't like you. So what? Move on. Yes, checkers is much easier than chess. So, the world owes you a Super Bowl? I really thought you were. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Jaguars, bro. I cannot figure that the hell out. They did a complete 180 this year. So, was the worst ending to a great career? I would say Peyton Manning, but he won a Super Bowl. But he was horrible his last year. I don't know, man. Randy Moss. I mean, a lot of these guys ended bad. Yeah, Bo Jackson. That's a good one, Seti. That's very good. What up, Techie? You got Marino. That's probably the best one, Techie. 62-7 loss to the Jaguars. That's a good call. That's a good call. Dan Marino and Chief Das. Yep. That's a great call. Marino. That's a really bad inning. Lawrence Taylor's last game lost 44-3 to the 49ers in 1993. That was a really bad ending to a great career. Right up there. Victor Cruz, he had a couple good years, but his career was not Marino or Lawrence Taylor. So there's 2 Joe Bucks in the stream. Yeah, Eli Manning is definitely ending his career on a very low note. A very low note. Yeah, Peyton Manning was terrible. He was terrible in that Super Bowl, too. He was. He was very bad in that Super Bowl. Very bad. So, I don't know. Look at this guy. He can't look. Benintendi looks funny. Yeah, Eli needs to sell some pizzas with him, I think. I don't know about the 2 picks, but the 4 sacks I could definitely see happening. He might get sacked 4 times in the first half, HTTR. No, Ben McAdoo was a decent offensive coordinator, but yeah, this is true, UCF. He was not good in the postseason at all, ever. He was not good in any of his Super Bowls either. Even the one that they won against the Bears, he wasn't good in that Super Bowl. No, I like the Joe Bucks. I don't know. The real one is good. I like him, actually. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Go Dodgers. I'm with you. Nah, I'll leave them both there. It's fine. It'll work itself out. Oh, you know what? I should do this, though, while I'm thinking about it. That's actually UCF. That's not true. Or is it? No, I'm trying to think. No, that's not true. 1979 Super Bowl 14. Terry Bradshaw threw 3 picks and threw 2 touchdowns. I'm almost positive. He threw a touchdown to Swan. He threw a touchdown to Stallworth. He was picked off 3 times in that Super Bowl. So that I remember that definitely happening. So he did throw more interceptions than TDs in Super Bowl 14. Yeah. All right, sounds good. I gotta check it out later for sure. That Super Bowl was very questionable. Very questionable. And we got a Blaze Pizza near us too. I know, I know. You're a young guy. I get it. I mean, Super Bowl 14 is before I was 3, but I just know a lot of Super Bowl history. Not to mention, dude, I have, with the exception of Super Bowls 1 and 2, because you can't get them. There's no video footage of those Super Bowls. I have every Super Bowl on DVD from 3 through 25. So I can always go back and watch them all. I have a lot of freaking games in my collection. A lot. Because I always wanted to see those old Super Bowls, and it took me a while of searching around the internet, and I found the dude about 15 years ago. So I bought a lot of, like, I have the catch. I have that game. I have the drive, the fumble. I have those games. I have the Giants playoff runs in 86 and 90. I have the 77 Colts Raiders goes to the post game. Yeah, only 24. Sure, rub it in. If you reverse those numbers, you got my age. Another big wild pitch. So the Sox here got second and third. They are good. Cowboys Longhorns. The first Super Bowl I really remember watching was Super Bowl 19. And I didn't really understand it. The first one I really understood was Super Bowl 20. 85 was, I started watching sports in 84. Like I became a fan in 84, but I really paid attention to it in 1985, especially the Yankees, because Mattingly was my guy. Mattingly won the batting title in 84. And then in 85, he had a massive year. He won the MVP, and the Yankees won 97 games and lost the division to Toronto, won 99 games. So that Super Bowl 19. That's the one I first one I remember watching. But again, I didn't really know what the hell was going on. You're right. I like baseball more. Baseball is my first love. I'm definitely more intense about football, as you can tell. I'm much more. I like baseball more. I'm much more passionate and intense about a football game, though. Baseball is because baseball is a very long season. You don't live or die with every loss. You know you're losing games. You know if you have a great season in baseball, a great season, you're losing in 60 games. That's a great season. You're losing 60 times. But as I've said, it's my first love. I went to baseball games first. I played baseball. I was better at baseball. And every night, plus I like that time of year. I like the spring and summer. I don't like the winter. Every night I know I go home. I go home. I go to the gym. I come home. I eat dinner. Yankees. Every night. Air conditioning, fan, couch, cold one. Watching my Yankees. That's just, I love that. Sun is still up at 8:30 at night. Very relaxing to me. Sometimes I like to go out on the back porch and listen. I hate John Sterling, but I like to just listen to the game. And it's not just Yankee games. When I go to sleep at night, I always listen to West Coast games. I listen to the Angels a lot because I like Mike Trout, but I listen to the Dodgers because I like listening to Charlie Steiner call a game. I'll listen to the Padres. I'll listen to the Diamondbacks. I don't care. I love baseball. I absolutely love it. Reggie Jackson did jack you guys up, man. I was too young for that one, though, Jimmy. I don't remember that. I mean, obviously, I know of it. And the funny thing is, in 1986, when they played, when they had the ALCS between the Angels and Red Sox, I can remember them making a really big deal about Reggie Jackson. And I was sitting there watching, going, why is Reggie Jackson? Who cares? This guy stinks. What's the big deal? I didn't know because I didn't know the history of baseball. You know, I had no idea what that man had accomplished in his career because I just started paying attention to it. And then you go to the Hall of Fame, which is one of my – I mean, I love Cooperstown. Like, I could spend a week in Cooperstown. I could go to the freaking Hall of Fame every day and see something new. So, oh, Troy Aikman's in here. Troy Aikman's joined Joe Bucket. You guys need to do some The problem is you spelled your own name wrong, Troy. Troy, you spelled your own name wrong. How do you do that? It's Aikman, not Aikmen. Come on, Troy, you're better than that. How are you going to spell your own name wrong? All right, Chief, sounds good, man. I'll see you tomorrow, brother. I have no idea what happened to Eddie Lacy. It's a good question. He just kind of fell off the face of the earth, just like Trent Richardson. As a matter of fact, the only good Alabama running back out of all those things is Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram is still around. Trent Richardson's gone. Eddie Lacy's gone. I mean, TJ Yeldon's still around. Oh, yeah, no problem, Joe. I should have done that a while ago. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest with you. I should have done that a while ago. Just thought about it today when you said something about the Joe Buck thing. Nah, I didn't see Simon's video about me. Actually, I didn't. When did he do that? I'll have to look at it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But he can get mad at me about it's about Amari Cooper. I don't care. Dude, again, my opinion. My opinion. My football opinion. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But if he made a video and I watch it, I'm sure I'll respond to it and let him know my thoughts on it. That's crazy, dude, the bomb thing today. Oh, I heard him say something about he don't want to hear any crap from Giants fans. That was all I heard. I didn't, and then I stayed there for a little while and I was like, dude, why are you getting so mad? And then I left. So I don't know if he said anything after. No, I did hear him say, I'm not want to hear anything from Giants fans. I did hear him say that. But I didn't hear him say anything about me. But I don't care. I don't know what he got. So that was my point. I said, why? I said, Uncle, why he's so mad? I don't get it. I didn't get what he was so mad for. There you go. There's another big hit for the Red Sox, and they take the lead. I missed it when he called me by name. I was out of there by then. I was gone. I was out. I was gone. So I didn't see it. Yeah, Sam Beal hurt his shoulder in practice, which was bad. That's true. But I don't care. Whatever. He called me. I don't know why you didn't say anything to me. All I said is they gave up too much. They did, in my opinion. And I can make the video and say the same thing I just said to Banter in here tonight. The reason I'll say it for the video. I don't really care. I've been around a long time, watched a lot of football too. I know my shit. All right. I'm not stupid. I didn't just fall down the last drop of rain. I know what I'm talking about. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. And you thank these guys because this is a great chat. That's why I like doing this. A lot of good guys in here. And even the funny thing is the guys that initially trolled, like your Joe Bucks, your LeBron Jameses, they initially troll the stream, but look at how much they actually know about the sports. That's what's cool about it. Oh, he didn't go hard at you? Then I'm not worried about it. I know he didn't like what I said. I mean, I understand that. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that, man. Oh, God, I'd rather have Shep than Cooper, too. No, but the thing is, all I said is they gave up too much. I don't think Simons. I obviously didn't speak why I thought they gave up too much. I just said you gave up too much. But like I said, the whole reason I said this to Banter, he's owed $14 million next year, and then he's a free agent. Are the Cowboys going to sign Amari Cooper? Are you going to give Amari Cooper 5 years, 5 years, $85 million, $60 million guaranteed? Are they going to give him that contract? Because that's what he's going to command. Are they going to pay him all of that money when they have to pay Zeke all that money and DeMarcus Lawrence and Dak Prescott? Are they going to give him all that money? And is he better than what Hollywood Brown is going to be? Because Hollywood Brown could have easily been a Cowboy. And as I said earlier in this stream, the reason I say a first rounder is too much is because Amari Cooper does not put the Cowboys over the top as Super Bowl contenders. Perhaps this division. But adding Amari Cooper does not put them up there with the Rams. It does not put them up there with the Saints. It does not put them up there with the Vikings. Maybe it puts them there with the Redskins. Maybe. Maybe he would have made the difference in that game this weekend. I don't know. They still have to play the Eagles twice. Does Amari Cooper is he going to make a difference in the Eagles-Cowboys game? Is he going to be Roy Williams? They got rid of Des Bryant. They're similar guys. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not, this Cowboy fans, oh, dude, you're salty. I'm not salty. I'm glad they gave up a first-round pick. I've heard of that, QC, but I don't know what read it is. Reddit. What is it? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Oh, so he wants Amari Cooper so that they don't sign Dak. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just think it was steep. Because I just don't think they're a wide receiver away from the Super Bowl. I just don't. Because to me, what they have is good enough. And I said this last night, and or maybe it wasn't last night, but I talked about if I was the head coach of the Cowboys, and I talked about what the Cowboys have to do to be better. They have to do exactly what the Giants do or don't do and should do. Dak, hut, turn, hand it to Zeke. Hut, turn, hand it to Zeke. 25 to 30 times a game. Zeke Elliott should touch that ball at least 25 times a game. At least. Because as I said, Ezekiel Elliott is not Saquon Barkley. He don't have the moves. He's not as explosive on those cuts. He's not as fast. What Ezekiel Elliott is a freaking grinder and a big running back that wears down the defense. Their big line wears down the defense. This is what they did in 2016. They owned time of possession. They wore down opposing defenses, and Zeke went off in the fourth quarter. Why they got away from that does not make any sense. That is a winning formula, especially when Dak Prescott is best on play action passes. Why wouldn't you use Ezekiel Elliott more? That's why I don't think Amari Cooper is the damn answer. Ezekiel Elliott, he's already there. Hand him the ball. Hand him the ball. That's simple. That's all it takes. Same thing with the Giants. The reason I was excited about this year is because I said, guys, we have a running back. Eli don't need to throw the ball 45 times a game. What does Eli do? Throws the ball 40 to 45 times a game. How many carries does Saquon Barkley have against the Falcons? 14. Not enough. Not enough. It's not even rambling. This is football banter. This is football talk. It's true though. Those are true statements. This is true, Ed. Our line stinks, but as you've seen this year, they're not bad. They're actually not bad at run blocking. They're really not. But as you've seen, and I've said this about Barry Sanders, and relation to Saquon Barkley. Barry Sanders was a guy that for the first 16, 17, 18 carries, he'd have 53 yards. Couldn't do anything. They shut him down. 19th carry, bang, 70-yard touchdown. Saquon Barkley has that type of pedigree. Stop, 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 stop. Shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. Bang, 80-yard touchdown. He can take it the distance at any time. You have to give that kind of player the opportunities that he needs, especially inside the damn 10-yard line, which ticks me off that they don't run him down there. Against the Falcons, 3rd and goal from the 1. Oh, let's run a fly sweep. What's the point of that? 4th down, let's throw the ball. Turn and hand the freaking ball off to him. 2 tight ends, Shane Smith at fullback, turn and hand it off. If he can't get into the end zone twice, you deserve to lose. Stop being cute, line up and run the ball. I hate that crap. Stop trying to outsmart people. Line your guys up, give the ball to your best player, and see who wins. That's it. It doesn't take a freaking genius to do that. I hate these damn analytics, this overthinking crap. Just play the damn game. Analytics don't win. Thinking don't win. Instincts win. Instincts and execution win in football. Not, well, geez, well, they're looking for Saquon Barkley, so what I'm going to do is have him run in a fly sweep so that he has to run to the outside and run, 25 yards to the left side to get into the end zone for a yard. What the hell are you doing? I hate analytics. Overthinking crap. It loses every time. I see it in baseball more than anything else. The overthinking with the Yankees and Aaron Boone drives me out of my damn mind. I can't stand it. Hate it. What happened? Ron Effect is right. Ron Effect don't ever mention my name. I must have taken over my McAdoo and Mara. I don't know what that means. You don't like the Dodgers, Philly Wolf? I don't like the Red Sox. I don't know what that means, dude. Caden, I don't know what the hell that means. Let me read that again. Ron Effect is right. You must have been taken over my McAdoo and Mara. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying to me there. I don't understand what you're saying. And since when does he mention me? He don't mention me. Ever. But if he's saying that, I must be thinking like McAdoo. Listen, I said what I said. All right? If you don't understand what the hell is going on with the Giants right now, if you don't understand that we're in a full rebuild mode because Damon Harrison's not the damn answer and we're 4-19 in the last 2 years and he's part of the problem, I don't know what to tell you. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. The dude's 30 years old. He makes a fortune, okay? His contract is backloaded with a ton of money, okay? We're 4-19 in our last – how does keeping him there make us better? Please tell me. Please tell, because I want to know. I told you, I'm not going to degrade somebody for disagreeing with me. Just tell me why. I've told you my point on why getting rid of him is the right move. I want to know why hanging on to him would have been the right move. So please tell me why hanging on to a 30-year-old defensive tackle who takes half the snaps in a game with guys like B.J. Hill and Dalvin Tomlinson who make a quarter, and not even a small percentage of what he makes, on a team that's 4-19 in the last 23 games, please tell me what we lose by sending him to the Lions. That's all I want to know. That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's it. That's all I want to know. That's what I want to know. I'll wait. I don't know where that guy went. I just want to know. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Subscribe to my channel because I'll tell you my opinion on why I think the way I do. I don't care. I got no problem telling you my opinion. And I got no problem people disagreeing with my opinion. But I want to know why you think Damon Harrison makes a difference on this team. He's been here for the last 2 years. We've won 4 games in the last year and a half. I want to know. I do think Jenkins is that. I will be shocked if Janoris Jenkins is a Giant after the trade deadline. He's another one. It doesn't make sense to keep him. He's 30. He's going to be 30 next week. 30 years old. You've watched him the last 2 years. Huge regression. $14.5 million cap hit next year and 2020 if we keep him. $7.5 million cap hit next year. 3.5 cap 2020 if we get rid of him. We got Sam Beal. You know, he's a young kid. And you find another cornerback. You know, that's all. Why not? What do the Giants have to lose by dumping these guys? Next year, they're just going to be a year older. They're just going to be getting more money. Caden, I agree with you. We need to get rid of Eli Manning. I completely agree. He will be released next season. I guarantee it. Unless the Giants restructure his contract. Okay? Caden, I've been saying Eli Manning is done. I completely agree. We save $17 million in cap space if we release him next year. The Giants are going to go to him at the end of this year and say, Eli, we want you to retire because we're going to release you. So please retire so we don't need to release you. You can walk away with your head up. Had a great career at the Giants. You're going to the Hall of Fame, retire a Giant. He's not coming back next year. This year's a loss, Caden. And I say Kyler Lauletta should play. We should look and see what we have in Kyler Lauletta. But I know they're not going to do that because the Giants are too focused on Eli's feelings, which ticks me off. The ownership is ticking me off with that. We should have looked at Davis Webb last year, Caden. When Eli Manning was benched for Geno Smith, I was mad. Not that he got benched. I was mad that they benched him for Geno Smith because I wanted to see what Davis Webb could do. We drafted him in the 3rd round. Let's take a look at him. After Eli Manning's streak was broken and we were 2-10, what the hell was the reason to not play Davis Webb? That made me mad. Eli Manning is definitely a problem. I've said this all year. So I agree with you. But, you know, yeah, he's bad, Wild. He's just not good. He's not good. But I agree with you, dude. But again, Damon Harrison is owed a lot of money. And our defense is not that great. He's not a pass rusher. He's a great run stuffer. But again, this dude plays half the snaps. And we have Dalvin Tomlinson and we drafted B.J. Hill. It's just time to go in a different direction. If that means getting rid of some of our bigger name players, then that's what it means. Because with them here, we're still 4-19 in our last 23 games. That's all I'm saying. That's it. You know? 2 ways to pick. I agreed at it. It agreed with you. You know? I agree with you. Geomon, let them know that they should like and subscribe to their channel. I don't think he'll play against the Redskins, Caden. I think like I said, Pat Shurmur has said he doesn't foresee Eli not playing the rest of the year. If they're going to play Lauletta, they should play him off the bye. They should activate Lauletta against the Redskins, and then they should start practicing him during the bye week and the week of the 49ers. Because they don't play till Monday night. He'll have an extra day. That's when they should do it. That's when they should transition to it. But it's not even Shurmur's call. This is ownership that will not sit Eli down. This is the ownership that will not allow Eli Manning to sit down. I know that's coming from the top. I agree. Okay, now listen, I agree with you, man. I completely agree with you. Eli Manning is the main issue, the main problem here. So I completely agree with you, dude. Philly Wolf. But the funny, you don't like the Cowboys either? This really hasn't been much of a baseball stream. Sorry, guys. Wow, that looked a little bit like the Cleveland Indians from Major League on that catch out there. I hear you. I do too. I don't like them either. Yep. Red Sox getting big 2-out hits. That's all it is. They've done it all postseason. Big 2-out hits. No, he wasn't. Stop. Don't stop messing around with me, guys. Stop screwing around with me. It's not funny. But Olivier Vernon's going to get again. I think Olivier Vernon could get traded going into next season. Definitely, I definitely do. But we'll see. Oh, another thing. Who is Caden? What were you talking about when you said Ron Effect said Merriman? What did he say? Actually, say anything about me? Never does. So that's why I was surprised to hear that because he never mentions me ever. But I guess when you get knocked around by old bad dog, you should stand up for yourself. Yeah, Eli's not going to the Jags. The only reason they say that is because the Tom Coughlin connection. That's all. Yeah, Cowboy fans. Some of them are. He kind of is. He kind of is a little bit. He's a little bit like EDP, but like I said, I just don't take. I have a hard time with Giants fans telling other Giants fans that they only say what they hear on ESPN. That is insulting not only to me but to other Giants fans who can formulate their own opinion and do not need to repeat what they hear. How do you know that a Giants fan didn't say this and then ESPN went out and said the same thing? When I watch these games, especially baseball games, I will say something, and seconds later, the announcer will say the same damn thing I did. It's because I know the game of baseball. It's the same thing of football. I understand what the hell we're doing. So if I say it's a salary dump, and then ESPN says it's a salary dump, and FS1 says it's a salary dump, and they all say it's a rebuild time, that don't mean we had to hear it from them. That means we know what's going on, and they also know what's going on. Yeah, he's not as vulgar is what it is, Entertainer. He is not as vulgar. EDP is very vulgar and much more violent. But EDP is funny. But again, there are things that Ron Effect has done since I found his channel that I just don't. I don't like the way he treats Giants fans. I don't. I think he's disrespectful to people that don't agree with him. Why? Why you got to be disrespectful because they don't agree with you? You think you're right every time? Just ask their opinion. Just like I asked you, Kate, and just like I asked anybody. If you think the Snacks move is bad, tell me why it's a bad move. I told you my position on the trade and why I feel the way I do. So I would ask you, okay, you disagree with me? Tell me why. Give me your reasoning why you disagree, and I will respect it. That's all I'm saying. I want to have a sports discussion. I don't want somebody to say, hey, that's a bad move. We only got a 5th-round pick for Snacks Harris. That's a terrible move. Tell me why. Well, he's our best defensive player on the line and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not going to go, well, you're wrong. You're not a Giants fan. Oh, you heard that on ESPN. I'm not going to do that to you. Come on. I do breathe in and breathe out. Otherwise, I'd fall down like I did when Gano kicked a 63-yard field goal because it took my breath away when that happened. Oh, God, he's done that a couple times, Savage. he's done it a couple times, man. Wax on, wax off. In through nose, out through mouth. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, yeah, I came back from the dead. I was resurrected after the field goal. Oh, man. Yeah, EDP's funny, man. He does some crazy things. He does some funny things, though. He's definitely worth the price of admission. He definitely is. Nah, I'm good. I breathe just fine. Yeah, EDP a little screw loose up there. I respect it, though. I got a little screw loose too. We're all a little messed up here. We're football fans. We're all a little, as Kramer would say. You know. Yeah, exactly. Giants Mafia, exactly, man. Can I demonstrate how I jumped up that quick? I don't know. I just went down and I just jumped up. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. We all go a little. Anthony Perkins, psycho. We all go a little mad sometimes. We do. No, I would never do that. I'm not that level. That was one of the funniest things ever. Listen, I got rid of, well, it's on private, but I did a compilation of my favorite rants the ADP did from 2016. That made me laugh. They're unloyal after a loss, and then when we win, people. No, that's not. See, I don't agree that's true. Let me ask you this. So I'm not loyal after a loss. Have you, Caden? Have you ever watched one of my Giants live streams? Have you ever watched one of my Giants live streams? Watch one of those and tell me that I'm unloyal to my team. Tell me that I don't care about my team. Hell, go watch the Falcons. It's still up. It's up. Go to my channel. Watch the last game against the Falcons. Watch any of those Giants live stream games and tell me that I'm unloyal to my team or I don't care about it. He said it right. Ron Effect said this right in his video. This team is testing my loyalty. He said that. He said they're testing his loyalty. It's not testing my loyalty. I will always be loyal to the team. I don't care how bad they are. It ticks me off. It tests my patience. It does not test my loyalty. Ever. There are fans like that. They're called fair weather fans. I'm not a fair weather fan. Plain and simple. Not a fair weather fan. I've been a Giants fan since 1984. I don't go anywhere. Thank you, Philly Wolf. I appreciate that. And that's what it is. Marcus Williams. You mean Kyle Williams? Do you mean the fumbled punt in the you talking about the fumbled punt in the championship game against the Niners in 2011? I probably would have put my foot through something. Well, William, that was where that beef started with him and I, was that comment about Eli. And again, when I responded to that, I did it discreetly, and then he did it again. And then I said, okay, now it's time to put my foot down and just let him know. And as I said, I thank you, Jedi. I passed that. I passed it. We had a blowout. It happens. As I said in my video, the best of friends have blowouts with one another. It happens. I'm past it. I can't make Cop. I don't know how Cop Pizzle feels about me anymore. If he likes me, great. If he don't, he don't. I can't make him feel a certain way about me. But I'm burying it. I buried it. I'm past it. It's not like I ever disliked the guy. It's not like I don't respect the guy. I just, like I said, I had his tell my stance on the whole situation. And when I watched his one video, I pretty much said, when he said, if you want to make a video about me, say my name, I pretty much took that as Bad Dog call me out. Because the video I made before, he knew it was about him. He's not dumb. So he said, you want to make a video about Pistol, say my name. And I took that as Bad Dog. You got a problem with me? Tell me. And I said, okay. That's all. That's all it was. But I know, Foundation, sometimes you just can't win with your fan base. It just happens, But me, I'm a very real person. I am very honest, and I'm very honest with my team. I'm very realistic about my team. And like I said, I've watched them a long time. I'm not saying I'm the most intelligent football fan and I know the most and I'm the smartest Giants fan, but I know my shit. I'm not dumb. I see things before they happen, you know. And like I said, beginning of 2017, I was the first person that I know on YouTube or in media or anywhere that said the Giants should trade Odell Beckham. I was the first person I ever that came out and said that. And man, did I take criticism for that? Oh my God. But I was just trying to think outside the box because I knew the team's offense wasn't very good. And I know that the Giants have never won with an elite wide receiver. Never. They've never won with them. The best receiver we've won a Super Bowl with was Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz is better than Plaxico Burress, in my opinion. No, I definitely do not know all. But I know a fair amount, Gio. I don't know about that either, X-Rider, but like I said, it's just looking ahead. Like I looked at the future of the Giants, and again, I didn't like our offense, and our offense has struggled for 3 years. Scored 30 points one time since 2015 with Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, Saquon Barkley. How do you not score with those 3 guys? You got a bad quarterback, a bad offensive line. Yep, damn right, Entertainer. That is exactly what it was. Run the ball, stop the run. That's always been Giants football. Always. Who did Sims have when he won? Lionel Manuel, Stacy Robinson, Bobby Johnson. His best receiver was Mark Bavaro. I did invent the internet and the 40-hour work week. I did. I've been around that long. I invented the 40-hour work week. But Mark Bavaro was Sims' best receiver, and he had Joe Morris. Joe Morris was a great running back then. Zeke Moat was a backup. But yes, Lionel Manuel. Lionel Manuel missed most of the 86 season that year. I think Odessa Turner might have been on that team too. I'm not positive. Bavaro was a beast. Bavaro was my favorite offensive player on that team. O.J. Anderson was the 1990 Giants. O.J. Anderson actually came over in 86, but he didn't start. Was not a starter until 1989 for us. But he did come over in 86. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. But he didn't play. I mean, he was behind Lee Roussan. He was our third string running back behind Joe Morris and Lee Roussan. And even Maurice Carthon. So, McConkey. Yeah, McConkey was – you do win in the trenches. You're right, Entertainer. It's not sexy, but that is where you win. The line of scrimmage is where you win football games. And time of possession is huge. Converting third down is huge. And when the Giants have a 3rd and 2, they should be able to turn and hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley. That's what the hell we drafted him for, is it not? If you're not going to use Saquon, I keep screaming this every live stream. If you're not going to use him, what the hell did you draft him number 2 overall for? If you're not going to run him on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 from the goal line, what the hell do we draft him for? If you're not going to try to convert 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1 from midfield with Saquon Barkley, what the hell do we draft him for? He's there to convert those. And we don't use him. It drives me insane. Why do I have such a crush on Erin Andrews? Because I am a man and because she's a good-looking woman. I wouldn't say I have such a crush on her. I mean, she's attractive, but I'm not goo-goo gaga over her. I mean, I think there's better-looking women than her. Brevin Pelt was a little before my time, Rick. Little before my time. Sims is what I remember. I know Bruner started in 83. I missed the 83 season. I started watching him in 84. So Bruner was the quarterback in 83. I didn't see that debacle of 3-12-1 that year when they were horrible. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, I'll be here tomorrow for the Dolphins and Texans, so I hope you can join me. But thanks for stopping by, man. I always appreciate it. Yep, I agree with you, Seti. That's the whole thing. The Giants just need a guy that can run. We do. We need a quarterback that's mobile, especially when your line's bad. You need a quarterback that can step up in the pocket and throw the ball. How young am I? I wouldn't say young. I'm old. I'm 42. 42 years. 42 years young, Philly Wolf. Who do I want out of the draft? I would like Justin Herbert. That if he declares, which hopefully he does. If he doesn't declare, then I don't want a quarterback in the draft because we're probably drafting top 5. I don't want Drew Lock. I don't want Ryan Finley. I don't believe either one of those guys are top 5 caliber quarterbacks. If that's the case, I would love to sign Teddy Bridgewater as a free agent for a year and see what he can do and worry about drafting a quarterback the next season. I would like to take Nick Bosa early in the draft because we could use another pass rusher because our pass rush sucks. So I would like Nick Bosa if Herbert's not there. But Herbert's the guy that I wanted. No, I know I'm not saying that he said he wouldn't, but he's on the fence. He didn't say he would either, Xavier. I guess that's what I'm saying. He didn't say for sure he's declaring. It's still up in the air. Which one, HTTR? He makes a lot of videos, so I don't know which one you're talking about. I might have missed it. I don't know, Gio. It's a good question because I don't know if there's really a great pick coming out of this draft. What was the last one though, HTTR? He might have made one. He might have made one since 4:00 this afternoon. I don't really know. What's up, Eagles fan? How you doing? There are better looking women than Aaron Andrews. Don't mean Aaron Andrews ain't good looking. Yeah, still 4-2 Boston. They're probably gonna sweep the Dodgers. Nah, I don't. Jacoby what? Jacoby Brissett. I don't want Jacoby Brissett, and I don't want Tyrod Taylor's 30 years old. I do not want Tyrod Taylor. Teddy Bridgewater's the guy I want. We're going to take a free agent quarterback. I want Teddy Bridgewater. He's 27. He played before he got hurt. He definitely played at a higher level than Tyrod Taylor ever played, and he's going to be cheap. Bridgewater's not going to make a lot of money. It's like I said, it's low risk, high reward, kind of like you guys got with Adrian Peterson. What I'm looking for is this. With Bridgewater, and the pun is intended, I guess, he's either a bridge quarterback until we draft a quarterback, or he comes out and he has a monster year, and because he's so young, he could be our quarterback for the next 6 years. It's just a good situation to be in. You don't lose anything by signing Teddy Bridgewater. I guess that's my point with it. He's still young enough to where if he comes out and balls out next year, that's your quarterback of the future. That's your quarterback for the next 5, 6, 7 years. Regardless, saying that he stays healthy that whole time. Greg Little, I don't really know. I don't know much about Greg Little, to be honest with you. I agree. We got to see what Kyle Lauletta can do. It's not even that he's 30. It's that he's 30 and he's never accomplished anything. Teddy Bridgewater missed 2 years because of that damn knee. His rookie season, he was good. Tyrod Taylor's never been good. And 30 is up there. I'd rather have a 27-year-old quarterback than a 30-year-old quarterback. Yep, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? Happy hump day. We're over the hump now. I don't know if we should have kept Webb, but we should have played Webb last year to see if he could play. Yeah, you guys don't have a running back, which you did, but now that Ajayi's out, you'll get one. If I had anyone to add from the NFC East, all right, William, take it easy, brother. I'll see you tomorrow or see you later. Thanks for stopping in, man. Always appreciate it. No, I hear you, HTTR. That's why you just sign him for a couple of years. You don't give him a huge contract. If I could take one guy from the NFC East, it would be Carson Wentz, without a doubt. And I give up a first-round pick for Carson Wentz. I give up a first and second-round pick for Carson Wentz. To hell with it. Honest God's truth. That's the guy I want from the NFC East. I don't want anyone else. I want Carson Wentz. That ball's crushed and gone. Oh, it hit the top of the green monster. Oh, that was gone. I hate the Red Sox. Random horror questions. The Prowler, yes. Evil Speak, yes. Pieces, yes. The Changeling, yes. Body Bags, no. Like I said, Afghanistan, tune in for my next Wednesday, a week from tonight, Halloween night. There ain't going to be a Game 7 of the World Series, so I'm not worried about it. Tune in for the Halloween stream. and you will see the horror movies in my collection, and you will be surprised at how many of these random ones you ask that are in my collection. Yeah, I think everyone would take Saquon Barkley, Philly Wolf. He's unbelievable. I don't think Dez is getting signed. I don't think he's getting signed. Yeah, be trick or treating, Chad. This isn't going to be till about 9:30 at night. It's not going to be in the middle of the evening. I mean, I got kids. I'm going to be going trick or treating with them, but it'll be later in the evening. It won't be at like 7. It'll probably be at 9:30, somewhere in there. But I've been promoting that. I hope I have a good turnout for that because, like I said, a lot of you guys seem like you like horror movies, and it's in honor of Geomon. It's his birthday that night. I know he's a huge horror fan, so I figured why not do that on that night. If I was the Mets GM, knowing they have a lot of money to spend with Reichel, the Mets need offense, plain and simple. They have a lot of money. Try to get Machado or Harper. You need one of those guys. You need one of those guys. Children shouldn't play with dead things. I don't have that one. That's for sure. The Mets need offense bad. They have pitching. They need offense in the worst way. I'm not going to be up that late. Like I said, if I don't get through the whole thing, I'll finish it at another time. But I'm probably not getting through all 350 of those movies over there. That's probably not happening. No costumes for me. This is ugly enough. We don't need costumes. Put my pinhead mask on, go to town with that. I can't see it, that damn thing. I can't breathe in that thing either. Live in the West. So, like I said, it would probably be about 6 o'clock, 6:30 your time. Usually I do my streams around 9:30. So it would probably be around then, 6:30 your time. So if you are trick-or-treating, you might, I mean, if you guys are West Coast, then you're probably not going to see it. But, I mean, you can always tune into it after the fact. I agree that I think the Giants do unload Verdon, but just not this year. I think next year is probably Publix app for Halloween. Yep. The Vanishing. I haven't heard that one in a long time. No, I can't imagine that Playboy. That's messed up. Do I think the Mets are going to trade one of their I think they should, Mark. I mean, the Mets need to start thinking outside of the box. As a Yankee fan, I've offered this trade to Mets. This is what the Mets need to do. If I'm the Yankee GM, this is what I'd do. I sign Manny Machado. I love Miguel Andujar. He's awesome. But I sign Manny Machado, and I package up Miguel Andujar and somebody else. I would package Gary Sanchez. This is the truth. I would package Miguel Andujar and Gary Sanchez. I don't like Gary Sanchez. I would package them both up and send them to the Mets for Jacob deGrom and some prospect. That's the type of thing the Mets need to look at doing. Because then you got a young catcher who's got a lot of power. You got a young third baseman that hits the hell out of the ball. That's the type of thing I would do. What's up, Eric? How you doing? But the Mets need to think outside the box. They really do. The Mets need offense. Jacob deGrom is going to win the Cy Young. He was 9-9. His ERA was like 1.7. That's ridiculous that he doesn't have a winning record with a 1.7 ERA. Craziness. That's crazy. So I'm all right, Eric. I'm good. I'm good. Think Harper goes to the Phillies? I don't know. I hear you, Xavier, but I'm just saying the Mets have to do something different because with the exception of 2015, the Mets just aren't good. And they have to do something to change it up. They have to. You know. Yes, Reese's Pieces or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Jedi. I agree with you. I always feel like the Rockies need pitching. Later, Sydney. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Probably see you tomorrow night. If I signed Madison Bumgarner, it wouldn't be for a lot since the dude's been injured. Kit Kats are good too. Yeah, we were idiots. Shaving cream cars. That's my favorite Halloween costume as a kid. I never dressed up as like a lot of things. My costumes were simple. So probably Jason Voorhees. I dressed up as all those guys. Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. I did them all. I was a ninja one year. That was a cool costume. Yeah, the Mets they just need to hit. If the Mets could hit, they'd be a good team. They just don't hit. They got off to a great start this year, and then they just fell apart. So, Nestle's Crunch bars are good. I always liked $100,000 bars. They're called 100 grand now, but when I was a kid, they were $100,000 bars. My favorite one, I loved Zero bars. I don't even know if they make those anymore. Zero bars were damn good. Twix are good. There's not many Halloween candies I don't like. It'd be better to ask that. Which Halloween candy don't you like? Candy corns suck. Necco wafers are disgusting. Don't ever give me Necco wafers as a trick-or-treat candy. Disgusting. How you going to give somebody Necco wafers? Or popcorn balls? Mary Jane's shit. Yeah, popcorn balls. Gross, right? Candy corns are nasty. Oh, circus peanuts are gross too. No, I do not like those marshmallow things. Probably Snickers. I like Snickers better than Kit Kats. Not by much, though. I like Kit Kats too. But Milky Ways are good. I didn't like Zagnuts when I was a kid. Yeah, Baby Ruths are good, Giovanni. Candy corns are yeah. Was never a big fan of Smarties. Sprees I liked. Smarties, no. Three Musketeers are good. That's the only thing that's cool about them. They're so nasty, Cammy. They're gross. I don't remember the Boston baked beans. Whatchamacallits are awesome. I love the whatchamacallits HTTR. Those are freaking awesome. I don't think they make those anymore either. I like Heath bars. Heath and Zero bars are exactly the same thing. Or not Zero bar, Score bars. What is the difference between a Score bar and a Heath bar? They're the same candy. Whoppers aren't good. You're right. Milk Duds and Whoppers are not good. You don't like the coconut, obviously. I like Almond Joys. Sour candies are good. Like I said, Sprees are sour. Sour Patch Kids are good. I don't remember Abba Zabbas. I also didn't like those. You guys got to be old to remember this crap. I shouldn't say old. My age. HGTR. If Goose is still in here, you guys will probably remember. You remember the bottles, the wax bottles that had the liquid in it? That was gross too, man. Yeah, I remember Gator Gum. I also remember the bubble gum cigars and candied cigarettes back in the day. That's one of the best. I was talking about that with someone today, Longhorns. That's one of the best Seinfeld episodes ever in a car dealership. That's a good one. Yes, you remember it. Nasty as hell, right? Just gross. Candy cigs. What were the other ones? What was the dip? What the hell was the dip pack? You guys know what I'm talking about? Had the sugar on each side, and then you had the stick, and you would you'd lick the vanilla, whatever the hell that stick was, and you would dip it in the sugar and suck the sugar off of was it Fun Dip? What the hell were those called? It was Fun Dip. Okay. Nerds. That was another one we got a lot of. The Nerds. Big League Chew. Yeah, I used to chew that when I was a little league, when I played Little League. I used to try to shove a whole packet in my mouth like an idiot and choke on it going out first base. Pixie Sticks were pure sugar. Wow, you hate Twix that much, Playboy? That's crazy. Hershey bars are so boring to me, though, Eagles. I like the dark Hershey's chocolate or the almonds, the Hershey's with almonds, but the regular Hershey's bars are just boring to me. Mike and Ike's are awesome. Mike and Ike's and Skittles are two of my favorite candies. I love Skittles. Um, Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite. Um, yeah, I hear you, Afghanistan. It's funny. Yeah, Whoppers are nasty, QC. They're not good. I like Starburst as well. Starbursts are very good. No, Lemonheads are all right. I don't like the Warheads, like the pepper Warheads. Those are nasty. You don't like the hot tamales? Um, Black licorice is disgusting. It is so gross, Devin. I agree with you. So those good and plenties are nasty as hell. I don't like good and plenties. Those things are gross. Fireballs were the shit, HGT. I loved those things. Not a huge fan of the Mallow Cup, Steve. I don't really like marshmallow. I think that's part of the reason. I don't like licorice. Twizzlers I'll eat, but black licorice is gross. Dots rip your teeth out of your mouth. Black licorice is so disgusting. I don't care. I don't like Twizzlers per se, but I can eat Twizzlers. Like they're not the worst thing. Black licorice is so gross. Like I said, those good and plenties are so nasty. I'm not a big lollipop guy. S'mores are awesome. Eat Twizzlers for breakfast. Caramellos, yes, Steve. I remember the caramellos. I don't know if they make those. I can remember they had a song for Caramello. There was like stretch it out, Caramello. I remember for whatever reason, remember that stupid commercial. But Caramellos are good. Those are awesome. No, I try not to eat the candy. I try to stay away from the candy as much as I can, but it's hard. I mean, I got an 18-month-old. How much candy's he eating? So when he gets a massive bag of candy, who's eating it? Dad is eating it. Oh, you can't eat that? Daddy's got it. Daddy will help you with this bag of candy. You gotta pay attention to your teeth. We don't want your teeth rotting out of your head. Daddy will eat the candy for you. Goobers are decent. Swedish fish are awesome, City. I like Swedish fish. O. Henry's are not bad. Goobers, I get those when I go to the movie theater. Yeah, Eli Manning does not play well against the Vikings at all. I'm trying to think of what the hell else there was, man. Bit-O Honeys, those are not very good. Snowcaps, it's another movie. That's another movie. Another movie candy. Fruit by the Foot, fruit roll-ups. I remember those. Anyone remember bubble tape? You guys remember bubble tape? Fruit gushers are good. Gummy bears are good. You remember the bubble tape, Geomon? Ice cream push-ups. The candy necklace, yes. Yes, the candy necklace. That's freaking awesome, man. Gummy worms are good too. Hell yeah. The candy necklace, though, that is awesome. Yes, I remember that. That was a huge thing. Was like, I'm not a big fan of the jelly beans, Marcus. I always used to get mad when they were in my Easter basket. Did not like the jelly beans. I mean, and it's not Halloween candy, but I can remember every Christmas getting a big thing of Lifesavers. They had the book of Lifesavers. You'd get like peppermint, wintergreen. You get the fruit ones, like the regular, and then you get butter rum. Butter rum were the best Lifesavers. The butter rum ones are the best Lifesavers. Dots. Dots rip your teeth out. See, I'm more of a candy guy than an ice cream guy. I'm very boring. Someone said I'm just a very boring person. Someone's like, "Bad though." What's your favorite ice cream? Chocolate chip. Werther's Originals are awesome. HTTR. Those are really good. Zero bars. I think I mentioned that before. Those are really good. You got to be old to know what the hell a zero bar is. And I guarantee you most of you guys have never heard of this damn candy bar. This was a thing when I was in first and second grade. Actually, I think it was second and third grade because I think these were only out from like 1981 through early 84. There was a thing called a Summit bar. Do any of you guys know what the hell a Summit bar is? Do any of you remember Summit bars? All they were cookies. They were chocolate cookie wafers covered in chocolate. So no one remembers the damn Summit bars. No one remembers Summit bars. Google them. They're a real thing. They didn't last very long. They were made by Mars. Mars bars are very good. I did like the Quest bars, but the Zero bars were better. But Mars bars were awesome. Fifth Avenue candy bars are I love Fifth Avenue candy bars. Summits, yes, Geomon. I forgot all about the damn Summit. That's kind of what the Summit bars are kind of like the whatchamacallit. Not like the whatchamacallit. Like the candy bar I just mentioned. Oh, the Summit bar. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. They were like Twix, but they were covered in chocolate. There was no caramel in it. So you do know what a Summit bar is. So you do know what that is. So you've heard of Summit bars. They were like Twix. They were awesome. I love how these streams go from baseball to football to horror movies to candy. But that's why I said in my video, we talk about whatever the hell you guys want. But this had nothing to do with baseball tonight. That's for sure. This one had nothing to do with baseball tonight. Peanut M&Ms are good. Peanut butter M&Ms are really good. Yes. Ferraro Rochers are freaking awesome. They are awesome. Sweet Tarts are really good too. But I was more of a Spree guy because I like the covering on them. Dunkaroos. Oh my God. Yes, the little kangaroo-shaped cookies with the chocolate dip on the side. Hell yeah, I remember those. Isn't that the best, Cammy? We just talk about whatever the hell it is. Yeah, you guys are in trouble, Brandon. The Dodgers are having a hard time with the Red Sox tonight. See, I don't like candied apples because I don't really like apples. That's the problem. I love caramel, but I just don't like I don't like apples. I don't know why. The damn skin gets stuck in my teeth and I just don't like apples. We just talk about anything, Playboy. It just goes all over the place. Cereals. There's not much cereal I don't like. Definitely burgers over hot dogs. Yeah, there's no fruit. You don't get fruit for damn Halloween. Cereals, Cookie Crisp, Cocoa Puffs, Count Chocula. Fruit Loops are good. God, I mean, even when I was a kid, I just like the basic cereals. Product 19. You probably don't know what Product 19 is. Anyone remember Product 19? That was like Wheaties or Total. For whatever reason, I like Product 19. I have no idea why. Honeycombs ain't bad. I don't like Cheerios one bit. Cheerios are nasty. Cheerios and Alphabets. I don't like Alphabets. Lucky Charms are good. Life is okay. Fruity Pebbles are good. I don't like any kind of Cheerios. I just don't like Cheerios. Captain Crunch is really good. God, I'm trying to think. I don't think I eat that many damn cereals. What about Fruity Flakes? They're Fruity Flakes. I like the chocolate frosted flakes. I'm like, can you pass? That's a box of diabetes. Chocolate frosted flakes is a box of diabetes. The Reese's Puffs are good. That's good cereal too. You guys remember Pac-Man cereal? Anyone have the Pac-Man cereal when they were young? That was around. Eggnog. That's a Philly 500 thing. The eggnog. Trix is good. Yeah. You remember the Pac-Man Cereal Foundation? Pac-Man cereal was really good. Batman cereal. Grape nuts. Oh my god. I remember commercials for grape nuts. They were hilarious, man. Grape nuts. That's a blast of the past. That really is. Mr. T cereal. Hell yeah. Listen, I put on Pee-wee's Big Adventure the other day. I was hoping my kid would watch. He didn't really pay attention to it. But I hadn't seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure in forever, and he eats the Mr. T cereal in there. Yes, exactly. Oh, my God. It's funny, man. I don't remember Darth Vader cookies. Apple Jacks are, hell yeah, Steve. Those are awesome, man. Apple Jacks, definitely. That's a really good one there. Oreos, I don't remember that. The Wheaties, yeah, there was always. No, I haven't had Bootios. Isn't that is that a real cereal for those wrestlers? Isn't that a wrestling thing? Cornflakes, they're just boring. Showing Gacy. It is a real cereal. They used to have the ice cream bars for wrestling. Wow, what a catch! That was a great catch by Cody Bellinger right there. Great catch. Wow. I haven't had Crave. But hey, guys, if you haven't, I don't know who's in here. Most of you guys are probably subscribed to the channel, but if not, please like and subscribe. If you haven't, share with your friends. Share, talk all about Bad Dog. I always hated the cereals that got soggy. Oh, that reminds me. I remember there's a cereal that claimed it never got soggy in milk. Crispix. Anyone remember Crispix? Crispix, Chex. That was what Crispix went against. Crispix went after Chex because they were like the same type of cereal, but Crispix claimed it didn't get soggy like Chex and milk. Yeah. So Chex. The Crispix were actually better than Chex. What's up, David? How you doing, man? We're watching baseball, talking about football. Now we've gotten into Halloween candies and cereal, our favorites. Some of us old guys are going way back and talking about some things that don't exist anymore. But that is nasty. That is nasty. The McDLT. I remember you had your hamburger on one side, you had your fresh veggies on the other. The McDLT. Listen, I'm old enough to remember when Chicken McNuggets came to McDonald's in '83. They were limited time only. Chicken McNuggets. Limited time only at McDonald's. Chicken McNuggets. 35 years later, Chicken McNuggets still hanging around. And they're probably the best thing McDonald's serves. I don't even know what the hell's in those things, but they're damn good. How could you eat that, Bad Dog? They don't know what's in it. I don't know what the hell's in the Taco Bell meat either, but I eat that too. McRib was gross. The McDLT lasted about 6 months. It was not around very long. I do not remember that, Geomon. I cannot say I remember that. Yeah, there are definitely some things that I really like, and when they disappear, like Taco Bell used to have BLT tacos. They don't have them anymore. I used to love the BLT tacos. I loved the BLT tacos. No, they were like a ranch dressing type of thing, and it was just seriously bacon, lettuce, and tomato with like a ranch dressing, not a mayonnaise dressing. It was really good. Um, those chicken sandwiches from Burger King are really good. They really are. I remember that Italian chicken sandwich. I think Burger King has the best chicken sandwiches. Although Wendy's has some really good chicken sandwiches too. And you guys know every time I watch a damn football game how they always show the stupid food, and it makes me so damn hungry in the middle of the night. But ugh, I can't even imagine getting lobster at a fast food place. I don't know how anyone could eat seafood at a fast food place. I don't like seafood anyway, but I would think that you'd want that fresh. I don't think you'd want that from a fast food place. You don't like Wendy's? I had a Wendy's salad tonight. What do I always get? What do I get when I go there? What the hell is it? I can't even think of it. I get the same thing every time I'm there, and I can't even think of what the hell it is. Oh, apple pecan salad. I get that all the time. Oh, you mean these? I got like a bunch of them. I got to wash them out. I didn't drink all these in one night, but it is. I hear you, UCF. I see someone drinking a beer. I'm like, damn, that looks good. Like, I don't even like Bud Light at all. I don't like Budweiser. Every time I watch a Sports Fury stream, I want to drink a beer. Every time. It's subliminal messaging. Wendy's Frosties are awesome, HTTR. Yes, they are. I was always, speaking of Long John Silver's, because they're all owned by Yum Brand Foods, Taco Bell, Long John Silver. Kentucky Fried Chicken was freaking awesome. They're not Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore unless they went backward. They became KFC. But Kentucky Fried Chicken was absolutely the best. I've always been a KFC guy. Popeyes is good. Nothing is ever better than them damn KFC biscuits. The biscuits and that gravy. Not that I eat that shit anymore because I will not touch gravy because gravy, although I love gravy, it's not like mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is disgusting. I love gravy, but gravy is about the most unhealthy thing you can put in your body, so I won't eat it. But when I was a kid, I would take them down. I would take a bag. I always would go in there and go, can I just get a bag of biscuits and a bucket of gravy? Because I just wanted to dip my biscuits in that damn gravy. I loved that. Church's chicken is good too. I've never had their pot pie. It is like pure salt and grease. It's what it is. It's so damn good though, but it's so horrible for you. But no, I'll tell you another thing I loved. Geomon, you remember this. Geomon, you will definitely remember this. Geo, you ready? Little Caesars Pizza. Man, saying the name makes me want some crazy bread and shit. Little Caesars Pizza's crazy bread was the best ever. The Little Caesars Pizza cheesy with the breadsticks, man. It was the best. The crazy bread. I loved it. That was awesome. It's a good question, UCF. I don't know. There's no Whataburgers around here. Five Guys have the best burgers around where I am. I love Five Guys burgers. Five Guys burgers are the best. And I load them up with all the vegetables. Craig Kimball's in. Hold on a second. Well, he's not doing it yet. I'll wait for Craig Kimbrell. Really? You don't like Five Guys, Playboy? That's crazy. That's crazy talk, brother. I've never had a smash burger, but I've heard really bad things about it. In-N-Out burgers are West Coast. I don't have them here. I've heard they're really good. Well, actually, somebody told me like White Castle. White Castle was fucking nasty. They were gross. Never had Five Guys? HTTR, you don't know what you're missing. They're really good burgers. Really good burgers. Baconator is amazing, dude. I love the damn. I just need a week to get the Kimbrell beard. Yeah, it's awful. Chipotle is good. I prefer Moe's though. I prefer Moe's over Chipotle. Moe's has better steak, and not to mention when you go to Moe's, you get free chips. You go to Chipotle, you got to pay for the chips. And they have that lime seasoning. I don't really like that. I'd rather have, you get free nacho, you get free tortilla chips. And you can go back up and fill the damn thing up as many times as you want. Not to mention their salsa is amazing. That El Guapo salsa is good. But I always dump hot, so that hard, whatever it's called, Rockstar sauce, whatever the hell they call it. I always like to mix hot sauce in with my salsa because I want it hot. But Quiznos, we had a Quiznos around here. It didn't last long. But Moe's is, I think, better than Chipotle. And every time I go to Moe's, I get a Joey bag of donuts every time. That's all I want to get. Sometimes I get a wrong Doug, but most of the time it is Joey bag of donuts with jalapenos and bacon. Steak. Give me Joey. Can I get a Joey combo with steak? I want some mushrooms, bacons, jalapeno, tomatoes, lettuce. Get that sour cream out of there. I don't want no cheese. Just give me all that stuff. Bacon's extra. You know that, right? Yes, I know bacon's extra. I don't care. Give me the bacon. I do not like lobster. I don't like seafood. I'm not a seafood guy. The only seafood I like steamed clams, and that's about it. I don't like any kind of fish. I don't like any kind of lobster. Crab. I don't like any of that stuff. I just don't. I don't have a taste for it. Favorite kind of pizza? Sicilian. Just give me a good Sicilian pie. That's all I ask for. With the burnt crust. Burn that crust. I want a burnt, crispy crust on my Sicilian pie. Oh, no, I don't like Pizza Hut and Domino's. Way too greasy. I like those little hole-in-the-wall pizza joints. We got a place around here called I Love New York Pizza. Amazing pizza. It's amazing pizza. I haven't been to Hooters in God knows how long, man. My favorite pizza chain is I Love New York Pizza. It's a small chain, but I really like that one. Oh, Roy Rogers. Yeah, I remember Roy Rogers. Actually, I think there's still an Arthur Treacher's around here, too. And that was way back in the day. That was a seafood place, too. Sbarro's not bad. Yeah, I would love to try Italian pizza myself. I have been to Uno's, and I never got pizza there. I always got the nachos. I met John Cena in a pizzeria Uno. But I always got the nachos when I was there. Rip, shortstop. Red Sox up in this series 2-0. So they're going to win the World Series. I'm just going to have to succumb myself to watching the Eagles and Red Sox win the damn thing in the same year. The hell did I do to? You see Jesus over here, right? You all see Jesus in the corner? What did I do to deserve seeing the Eagles and Red Sox win in the same year? Am I that bad of a guy? Am I that bad? Am I this bad of a person that I got to watch this in the same year? When my Giants are 3-13 and then 1-6 and the Knicks can't get out of their own way? What the hell did I do? What did I do? I made somebody up there really mad at me. I'm going to hell. I'll see a lot of my friends when I get there. Thank you. It's funny. A few people have mentioned that chessboard back there. This is like a blanket. These pieces are huge. I mean, I got big hands, right? But this thing is, look at it, it's bigger than my hand, the king. The king is bigger than my hand. This king is huge. But this was, as I was telling people earlier each year, this chess set belonged to my dad. And he died at 61. So the last, I would say 27 years of his life, probably, he was a long-haul trucker. What I think about the Broncos, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about the Broncos. But so like the last 27 years of his life, he was a long-haul truck driver. But every Christmas he was home. He wasn't home that often because he was over the road guy, and he owned his own rig. So, but every Christmas he was up, and every year we would play a game of chess. We'd lay us down on the floor, and we would sit there, and we would play a lot of times for 4 or 5 hours. Well, I remember one day we played. It was like 9 hours. I got there at like 8:30 in the morning. It was the day after Christmas. Nobody was there. It was just him and I. It was like I got there like 8:30 in the morning. I remember when the game was finally over. We looked at the clock. It was 6:15. Played for freaking 10 hours. I won, but it was 10 hours. And as I was telling Cammy, and I don't know if Camel Toes is still in here, because he asked about it, he said, I'd love to play in chess. I said, nobody knows how to play chess. Nobody I know knows how to play chess. Nobody I know knows how to play pinochle. Those are like they were my two favorite things. But I loved playing pinochle. Pinochle was the best. I used to play that with my uncles and my father all the time. But none of them played. Well, a few of them passed away now, but no one plays pinochle. Yeah, Sox got it. Oh, I believe it, David. I'm saying, but nobody that I know personally knows how to play chess. You know. Who's the worst GM? Jerry Reese, dude. Jerry Reese is terrible. Yeah, it's actually not boring. It's just a game of intelligence. It's a slow-paced game, but see, this is the thing. So nerds play it. Well, I played chess since I was 10. What is a nerd in your opinion, Brandon? I'm curious to hear this. What is the definition of a nerd? Well, I'm also a meathead, though, Ken, because I go to the gym, but I love chess. But Brandon, what is a nerd? I want to get your definition of a nerd, because I have a story to tell you in a second about being a nerd. So I just want to know. I want to know what your definition of a nerd is. What is a nerd? They're your employers. No, I want to know what is a nerd though? What do you think is a nerd, Brandon? Tell me what your definition is. Why are chess players nerds? I want to know. Oh, I got what you're saying. But I played chess, not for school. But this is why I say this, okay? Because there was it's in 11th grade. There was this chick that sat next to me in a homeroom. She was a burner, a dummy. She wasn't very bright. Idiot. She was an idiot. She just wasn't smart. She liked drugs. She was a dumbass, right? So the report cards are laying out on the tables one day. I don't know why they did that, but they lay them face up. So I get there, and she looks at my report card. Well, I don't know. And she goes, "You have a 95.2 average overall. You're a nerd." That's what she said to me. You're a nerd. I said, "What?" I said to her, and I said the same thing. I go, "What the hell is a nerd?" She goes, "A smart person." I said, "Really?" I said, "I led her in 4 sports, you dumbass. You don't even know what a nerd is." The definition of a nerd is not someone who's smart. A nerd is someone who's unpopular, dresses funny. Revenge of the Nerds. You want to see what a nerd looks like? Watch Revenge of the Nerds. Lewis is a damn nerd. That's a nerd. Your pencil protector, your taped glasses, the way you dress, your pants pulled up to your freaking chest. That's a nerd. Nerds don't letter in 4 sports. I'm a smart athlete. So being smart doesn't make you a nerd. A nerd is kind of a lifestyle, not someone who's intelligent. I mean, I said, "You're so stupid. You don't even know what the hell is." And I said, "By the way, that's a nice 64 average you got there. You can go and ask if I want paper or plastic with my groceries." I think I told her in 6 years you can wash my BMW. I did have a BMW. I actually had a Benz when I was 21, but that's a different story. What about a dork? I don't even know what a dork and a nerd are about the same thing to me. It's true. Everyone is a nerd about something, but that just made me laugh because you're smart, so you're a nerd. I'm like, well, said I led her in 4 sports. I was pretty popular. Well, I wasn't overly popular, but I mean, Nerds don't let her in four sports was my point. Nerds are not athletic people. They're not. A dork is a dumb nerd. That is true, Camel Toes. That is true. You guys remember Revenge of the Nerds then. That was good stuff. I wish, Chad. I don't drive. I'll never, ever sniff one of those cars. Just like a Maserati. I'll never sniff that either. I wasn't a straight A student. But there was, that particular quarter, I was. But my senior year, I fell off a little bit. I slacked. It was my senior year. I was like, the hell with it. I wasn't always a straight A student. I remember failing biology my freshman year. Biology was tough for me. I don't know why. I thought it was incredibly boring. Chemistry, I did very well in. Earth science, I was incredible in earth science. Physics, even though I didn't like it, I was good in physics. But biology gave me a hard time. I did not like biology at all. What the fruck is a frush? I got 4 kings. That's too many kings. You got too many kings in your hand. Algebra. See, I was good at math. Numbers are my strength. Always have been, always will be. Very good with numbers. Very good with numbers. Yeah, hair pie. Very good with numbers. Can I help you? I probably could, but I don't know, man. The way they do math nowadays, they overcomplicate crap. No. Ever had a hot teacher? I cannot say I did. Every time I was in school, the teachers were near retirement, so they were all in their 60s. They were older teachers back then. They were all in their 50s and 60s, every one of them. Never had a young teacher in my life, ever. I hated trigonometry. I hated trigonometry. Trigonometry is not math. Parabolas, cosines, all that crap. That's not math. Math is numbers, not formulas. That's more like physics. I didn't like physics at all, and I didn't like calculus, and I didn't like derivatives. I didn't like calculus. I hated that shit. Same thing in geometry. I don't like that either. Shapes aren't numbers. I mean, my thing with numbers is, just your basic operations, percentages, decimals, that type of thing. I love that type of thing. Like, for instance, I'll give you a formula. And again, I did invent, well, I don't know, maybe this was done before me. I never saw it done before me, but I kind of came up with a formula to know how to square numbers. This is why when I did the Ficolet video, I could square all these numbers in my head. Geomon might remember that. None of you all are going to remember the Ficolet video. Anyway, in 9th grade, we had to memorize the squares. We had to memorize up to 25 squared. We had to memorize these in our head. Well, I remember writing these down on a piece of paper, and I noticed the correlation between all these numbers. So this is how I could do it. 1 squared is 1, right? 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. 6 squared is 36, right? Those are right? 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. What's the difference between 4 and 1? It's plus 3, correct? 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. What's the difference between 4 and 9? Plus 5. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. What's the difference between 9 and 16? Plus 7. 5 squared is 25. 4 squared is 16. What's the difference between 25 and 16? Plus 9. Do you see what I'm getting at? What's 6 squared is 36. 5 squared is 25. What's the difference between 36 and 25? Plus 11. Every one of those squares goes plus 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 9, plus 11, plus 13, plus 15. It goes all the way down. So I could go past 25. 25 squared is 625. 26 squared is 676. 27 squared is 729. I could do that in my head because I knew how to do that crap. Yeah, this is why I'm going numbers, because people will ask me a lot of times. They'll say that, well, they don't say bad though, but hey, dude, what's what's 17 times 12. And I say it's 204. And they say, well, how the hell do you do that? Or, what's 22 times 19? And I'll tell them it's 398. And they say, well, how the hell do you do that? And I say, well, you take 20 times, not 398. Yeah, I made my own head hurt. But whatever. What was I don't even know what I was saying. 22 times 8. How the hell did I do this? I hurt my own head. 22 times 18, I think, is 396. That's what I was trying to get. 22 times 18 is 396. How do you do that? Well, 22 times 20 is 440. You take two 22s away from it, it's 44. 440 minus 44 is 396. I see that kind of crap in my head. And that's how I do it. But they always liked that. That's how I do it. I can see that kind of crap in my head, and I just move the numbers around. What's 19 times 13? It's 247. Well, how do you do that? Well, easy, because 10 times 19 is 190. 3 times 19 is 57. 190 plus 57 is 247. I can just do that type of crap. So I've always liked it. I just always been fascinated with numbers, and that's why I love sports, because sports are numbers, statistics are percentages, baseball averages are converting fractions into decimals. I love that crap. I guess I am a nerd when it comes to math. I'll completely admit that. I'm a nerd when it comes to numbers. I love numbers. Complete and utter nerd when it comes to numbers. It's the truth. I am a nerd when it comes to numbers. I freaking love numbers. Don't know why. They've just always intrigued me. Yeah, freaking analytics are stupid. They got nothing to do with sports, though. That's the thing. They don't have anything to do with winning sports. What's 2 plus? I'll have to check it out sometime. I like bingo too, Seti. Yes, bingo is a lot of fun. I usually give me some, I don't know why, whenever I'm at bingo, I always get damn nachos and cheese. I don't know what the hell it is about bingo. Give me a Diet Pepsi and some nachos and cheese. I love it. You majoring in pornography? That's a good major. It's a good major. I could get on board with that, Dennis. What do you think, Bleed Blue? Was I a little harsh, or was I spot on about it? I think I haven't checked that. That video blew the hell up. Well, I don't know how much it blew up, but I see a lot of people agreed with it. It fizzled out. But it looks like a lot of people agreed with it. I don't have the winning Powerball numbers. I just know I don't have them. But yes, Kangry. Yes, that's a good one. 28-3. I like that. Ask David in Atlanta the next time you see him if he can do that math. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like I said, Dennis. I don't like all that other crap. I don't like the, all the extra stuff. I don't like the shapes. I don't like the formulas. I just like basic math, percentages, decimals, and the basic operations. Those are the things I'm really intrigued by. I really like doing that. I like quizzing myself. I just like doing those problems. But guys, it is 11:30. We're gonna wrap this up. This was an awesome stream. This is one of the streams I probably had the most fun in, even though we didn't even discuss the damn baseball game. Not one time, well, maybe a little bit, but the Red Sox won. Who cares? I'm really sick and tired of this crap. I should just not even put live stream of this. I should just say I'm doing a stream during the game. Yes, the Halloween stream next week. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that. You guys are gonna enjoy that. Tomorrow night, though. Tomorrow night, I am doing the Texans and Dolphins, and we will discuss football because that's usually what we discuss here anyway. So we definitely will talk about the game, but I'm sure we will veer into whatever else we do. You guys make this a lot of fun for me. So again, I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and you guys have a good night. And if you haven't watched my last video, watch it. Let me know what you think. I didn't see what I Bleed Blue thought about my Ron Effect video, but I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to go look at the comments. just to see what people are saying about it. But it looked like people seem to agree with me from what I see as far as the numbers go. So until tomorrow, guys, it is Bad Dog. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.